Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Ooh, that water cold. Ooh, that water cold. So, you guys, I am going to do a makeup look because I need to get out and go a couple places. Been in the house pretty much all day. This is what my hands looking like right now. Okay. Because I did fall asleep and I've pretty much been busy all day. Just doing stuff around the house, trying to see if my daughter gonna have to go to the hospital because she's been contracting. Happy Saturday! Woo! Happy Saturday, y'all. This live was actually scheduled last night. I tweaked the title just a little bit, and here we are. I got two product reviews I want to let y'all know about that I just used today. Okay, and I'm also going to make a separate little short video just to really feature the products. But since we're here, I want to tell you really quick about the Skin So Soft hair removal lotion or hair removal cream. Fresh and smooth, and it is for sensitive skin. I'm gonna tell you something, you guys. You would never have to freaking shave again if you use this. Y'all, I used it on my underarms. Okay. I used it on my underarms. I used it in my bikini line area. I used it my legs. Okay. Smooth. All right. Bikini line just wiped off. No shaving, no razor bumps, none of that stuff that comes with any of that. Okay. No waxing. You ain't gonna have to do none of that shit. Okay. So Skin So Soft hair removal cream. Um, and I'm working off one device, you guys. I'm actually on my phone right now. I don't know where any other device is right now. So this is what I'm working with, so I can't drop any links in the chat. But like I said, I am gonna make, after I do my face, I am gonna come like right back on, do like a little short pre-recorded thing. So I will be dropping links to this and this nail polish I'm getting ready to show y'all. So my nails, I just painted my toes finally. And this polish that I got from Mented Cosmetics, one swipe. One swipe, that's all you need. Mented is really known for their skin tone and flesh colored products. Okay, they really create their products around being suitable for women of color, and so they have, you know, from one shade of the spectrum to the next and everything that they create. And I got this polish because I had nothing like it. And so this would be a beautiful nude for a deeper skin tone. For me, it actually, it's just a touch from my skin tone. It's kind of like a touch from like on my toes. It's like you can see it, but then it kind of blends in a little bit. So I am going to be painting my nails with this also tonight. I'm going to like put my other nails on this hand and then I'm going to leave. And then when I come back, I'm going to actually paint my nails. But I got my toes painted, you guys, and I did not have to go over and do a second coat. I did a second coat just because I'm so used to doing a second coat, but I really didn't have to. I mean, literally, and I really felt like I was doing too much. One swipe. I think it retails for about $8. $8, I want to say. So yeah, so Mented Cosmetics. Okay, so these are the two products that I am featuring today. Never shave again. Never have to get a white or a wax, nothing. Okay, if you have anywhere on your body that you want to remove hair from, put this lotion on there. It sets on there for 2 minutes, no more than 8. Do not leave it on your skin for no more than 8 minutes, it says. And you literally just take your washcloth with some warm water and just wipe your skin, and boom, I mean, the hair just is weird. It's crazy as hell. So yeah, okay. So that's that. Those products. Hey y'all. Hey Blazing. Sandra, Love Blake, Newbie. Hey y'all. Hey the Ghetto View. Miss TR, Stacy, Burrow, Spicy, Bergie was here last night. The stream was scheduled last night. And I got caught up on Lady Snoop's channel. Was over there on her channel till about 5:30 this morning. Having a great conversation. Yep, one white. That is pretty. That is pretty. But one swipe. That's it. One swipe. Like literally. Like. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go over this one nail because I can just take it right back off. But literally, I like the brush too because it's good for painting your toes. Now I will say, because you're gonna get it one way or the other. Your brush is either gonna be good for painting your nails or painting your toes. This one is good for painting your toes because the brushes are like made perfectly. But yeah, like literally, like. One wipe, one swipe, I mean. That's it. You do not need, hey Lisa. Yep, you don't need anything else. And you, especially on your toes, like on your nails maybe, but no. But especially on your, like I just painted my toes and all you need is just that one coat, boom, you done. Boom, you done. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do, y'all know what? Let me just go over my face with a toner because I washed my face. I did like a microdermabrasion with the Dr. Brandt, like an exfoliate, but I didn't do nothing else after that, and I done washed dishes and cleaned up shit, all type of shit, and I ain't did nothing else to my face. So yeah, y'all. So I was up to like 5 in the morning. My daughter is contracting. So she's kind of like, hey Sharon. She's kind of like waiting to see. Her due date is Monday. But she is really feeling like she may go before. If we need links. I'm sorry, I'm only on one device. I can't do anything until I get off. So I'm not gonna be able to do anything until I get off. I'm sorry, y'all, but I am going to come back on and do. I'll post it on my community post, and then I'm actually gonna come back on like after my face is done and do like the actual like little real short pre-recorded video with the links in the description and all that good stuff. I don't know where any of my other daggone devices are. So I'm just on this one daggone device. Okay, babe. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, and I think the polish was, and then it was only $8. And this is, oh, okay. So the shade is Yes We Tan. I never even looked at the shade name. But yeah, $8 for a nail polish. Shit, the nail polish should cost a lot, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was in Target and they had a couple of polishes on clearance. So I had grabbed like, it was like a gray polish and then like a charcoal gray glitter, like, and you know, just because I'm planning on doing that black set of nails, so I just got those just to have some options. And they have the Essie polishes in there, and one of them was in the clearance bins, but I was scanning it all before, and of course it wasn't on clearance. The Essie polish wasn't. I was mad because I was in love with the color, but that damn polish was $12. And then you know, OPI, so that shit cost a little. Oh, did it? Oh, and it's almost dry on top of that. But yeah, that's about right. I mean, it's a decent price, especially for it being a like a cosmetics brand. Hey Willie, you know. Hey Mo, hi AH, good afternoon. So yep, y'all. So I am in love with both of them products. I already need to go on Avon and order me some more Skin So Soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get another bottle of. I'm gonna get another bottle of that shave cream because that's all I'm gonna use from now on. Like, I'm not shaving nothing, nowhere, no more. The only thing, like, I will say, like the shaving cream, like it says it's for sensitive skin, but it also says don't use in your vaginal, like in your genitals area. Now, of course, I went around everything, right? So I would just say, if you are going to use it, like if you're going to use it, depending on how much you trim up, like a lot of people, yep, Menton has polish. You know, some people, you know, go just take it all off. If you're a person who takes it all off, then that may not be the product for you, because I wouldn't suggest going inside, you know, because I would suggest doing that. But like on the outside, you good. Like if you just go like all on the outside and just let it sit there for a couple minutes and wipe it off, then you good. But you know how, you know, when it grows or whatever, it can be like right there, a long line, like borderline going in there. And I wouldn't suggest putting it right there on that area. So that's where he was going to use it. Yeah, like I used mine on the outside, but see, I don't go completely bald either. So for me, it pretty much works because, yeah, like, I mean, and it takes it off, all off. I mean, I don't know, you could try it. It does say it's for sensitive skin. So, I mean, if you literally only gonna keep it on from there for like the 2 minutes, and you're gonna be careful as to like not letting it go inside, that's the only way I would do it. But yeah, I mean, and I did use it like on my back, on my backside, because I have like a little bit, like, I am hairy, okay? So but I used it in my backside, and nothing really like too much came out. So I mean, I keep myself up, but I was trying to like not do anything to myself long enough so that I could use that product specifically. But I did it back there, and I didn't burn or anything like that. Like I didn't feel like any burning or anything, so that might help too. But you know, the front is like a little bit more sensitive than the back. So, but yeah, my legs, my armpits, or underarms. I hate saying armpits. It just sounds nasty. But underarms, um, yeah, that's it. And down there, well, you know why I didn't use it on my face, because it says don't use on your face. So, because I was actually going to use it for like, you know, just to try it, like put a tiny bit, like right there where these little hairs are growing back. But it say don't use it on your face, and that's one place I'm not gonna about try to mess up my face. I use beets, so I get what you're saying. I just wanted to try something. Okay, yep. Oh, thank you, Blazing. Thank you, babe. I like soft bikini sensitive hair removal cream for brows and hairline. Hey, AG Surfer. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank y'all for liking the video. Y'all, fuck it. I'm about to put a little bit on my eyebrow and just see. Let's see. Let's just see real quick. And it's literally just a cream. So it's literally just like a cream. And it tells you don't rub it in. So let's just leave it sit there for a couple minutes. You said gotta leave it on longer. Leave it on where? In my ass crack? Hey, Demetri Boo. Oh Lord Jesus, don't say that, y'all. I only put it on like those little use a Q-tip. Damn, I'm gonna have to get up. Oh, I got that cotton ball right here. That cotton ball got that toner on it though. Okay, so you said leave it on longer. Where? Yeah, yep. So Demetrius, so I sell Avon, and I bought some different types of Avon products to try them out. And I got this Avon Skin So Soft hair removal cream, and that shit works good. Like you ain't never gonna have to shave nothing. Okay, slap it on, leave it on for like 2-3 minutes. I think I did leave it on for like the full 8, especially by the time I went around all the areas and wiped and stuff. So let me put my mirror over here and the light. So yeah, I use it all the time. Longer for, oh, okay, longer for the brows. Okay. Oh, so you actually do put it on for the brows. Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to, let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna just roll this. You ordering it? Yeah, that shit work. Like all you gotta do is just slap it everywhere that you want to get the hair off of, and boom. Oh shit. Oh, Love Blake was right. Now it did take a couple little pieces of hair off, but Love Blake was right. You do got to leave it on for longer for the brows. But it, like a cup, most of them little hairs went away. Just like not right here. Girl, yeah, just slap it on there, girl. Cause it say don't rub it in. It say don't rub it. Don't rub it in. Just put it on. Where the hell is my little razor? Here it comes. Yeah, it works, girl. Just because I'm about to do my face, but I'm going to use that. I'm just going to, now I just need to take these little. Okay. So that's good enough just for me to do my brows today. Oh, shit. Yeah. They actually do have too. I think it was something for your face too. I want to say. I'm telling you, Quiet Storm, because we be struggling, okay? Like, it'd be a whole struggle trying to keep this shit together. And that's what I'm really trying to work on, is just like really like, you know, just keeping my body together. Like discoloration, like that turmeric mask, I am going to use it tonight. I'm going to start to use that turmeric mask in between like my inside thighs. And like it's this like it helps with stretch marks. But they had like a scrub that like the baking soda thing I'm going to use on my stretch marks. And the my I can't Blazing put it up. He put it, it's up top. But yeah, I can't do anything, y'all, because I'm only on one device, so I can't drop anything until after I get off. I'm sorry. Like I don't have no other device around me or nothing. I don't know where they at. Ever, did you hear my makeup questions the other night when I was on late? Like about the metallic eye and ombre lip. I did hear the metallic, yeah. I want to do a red ombre lip. Actually, Veronica been asking me about that, but I don't think I had like the right different color reds to do it with. But honestly, when you was asking that, I was thinking about, you really could just do like a black lip liner or do like a dark lip liner. I'm not about to do all that. I'm not about to do that. No. But the metallic eye, yes, I've done that before. I'm actually about to do it now. I'm about to do me a little semi-cut crease right now. So yeah, and I'm sensitive too. Yeah. Thank you, Blazing. Let's see, I need that hair removal cream, girl. My pubic hair gets so long I can braid it. Razors break me out and Nair doesn't really work. Man, this stuff, I was really surprised at how much hair I had. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it on camera too, because I was thinking about doing it on camera, but I get grossed out. Like when I'm watching people do like body routines and stuff and they show the hair and stuff, like I get grossed out at that kind of stuff. Hey, Miss Pam. So I'm like, I ain't about to do all of that, but like really just wiping it off and it was just like there. And I was like, damn. And then like, you know, after I got out the shower and I was in the mirror and stuff, and what I did is I just put like a little bit of coconut oil. If you don't know, coconut oil is a natural deodorizer, and you know, it's great for moisturizing. So I just kind of put the coconut oil like around. Yeah, you can come up here. Let me see. There you go. Thank you so much for posting it, Blazing. Yeah, that's the works. Like I'm telling you, just slap that shit on. And boom, couple minutes later, you hairless, you bald. Bald as hell. Hey, chef. Oh my goodness, y'all so silly. Oh, I'm sorry, Mo. It was an accident. But yeah, my hair will grow, y'all. Like, I know what you're talking about. That shit get long as hell if you let it. Okay, babe. That shit will get long as hair. As long as hell if you let it. Yeah, anybody who wants to come up, if y'all want to come up. So of course you see in the title, I was dropping a link anyway because and I'm trying a $2 e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade neutral brown. So we're gonna see what this pencil do. But so basically, if y'all don't know, what you call over there in Chicago is she is accusing the family of the young man who was murdered. She is accusing the family of scamming with Brianna Simone. Now, if that ain't some fuck shit, I don't know what is. Hey, Soulfly Gemini, how you doing, babe? Like, you are literally accusing this family of scamming with a YouTuber. And then now she already then accused Brianna and TSCC of setting Bama up. So I don't know how you just predict a whole traffic stop and death, and you know, I don't know how they knew that was gonna happen to set her up. Hey to Soul, but hey niece, but that's just a whole kind of crazy in itself. But now for you to accuse that family of scamming with the YouTuber, she done stepped all the way out her bounds. All the way. Don't put Chicago in this mess. Yeah, Chicago ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just a person that happened to be there. Well, actually on the outskirts. Where she live at in Maywood. So she's saying all this again today on that last live. Yeah, on that last live that she did, she basically just reiterated that, hey Mo, sorry about that, boo. Yeah, she basically went in saying that, you know, until she saw the light, yeah, she cussed out Bama, blah, blah, blah. that, you know, Brianna and Via has been setting Bama up for over a month. And then she went on to say that, yeah, the Brianna and the lady Tina is scamming together. That's just some bullshit. Like, hey, Keisha. Oh, I got some dry skin? Uh-oh. Oh, this weather, y'all, ain't no joke. So, I don't know. I'm kind of just speechless because I'm just like, what? How in the hell do you even have the audacity to say something like that? That boy really died. You do know that, right? Like, you do know that boy really died. You know that wasn't fake, right? You know, and then to say somebody is scamming when you know motherfucking well Bama wouldn't let that lady up on her channel. See, because first you say basically Brianna is just out of bounds and just wrong as hell for even reaching out to the family, and basically like she was bothering them and she was just trying to do all this shit for clicks and views. And you know, basically the family needs to be left alone. That's what you said at first. Now you're saying that the family is actually scamming with Brianna. And I mean, you want to talk about like your situation as if you are in the rights to keep people's money for something that you never provided. Yet this young man really lost his life. Somebody that knew of him chose to come on YouTube, totally dismiss his family, put herself in the family's place. And then when people call her out on it, the family comes to straighten it out, and they're the scammers. Like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? Then, ma'am, so basically I'm dropping the link because anybody who has had an experience with trying to get their refund from FYECATION and has not been contacted, I really would like y'all to put y'all story out. Okay, and it doesn't have to be on my channel, but anywhere. If you are a person who has paid for FYECATION, okay, if you're a person who paid for FYECATION to go, or if you're a person who sponsored, if you paid any money towards FYECATION and you want a refund and you have not gotten an answer back, I would really like to hear from you, or wherever you feel comfortable telling your story, please tell it. Okay. Hey, Abu.
Hey, boo, how you doing? Can you hear me well?
Yep, I can hear you good.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna drink some eggnog.
Oh, yes.
And I got some liquor to add to it. The Fireball, this is regular eggnog from the grocery store. I'm gonna add this.
Fireball. I like that Fireball because of that after cinnamon. I mean, that cinnamon aftertaste. Like, I really like it. It really cuts the flavor of the liquor. Thank you, Gone Fishing. Thank you so much, babe.
I never had it, so this will be a first. I'm sorry if I'm not putting on makeup.
No, you good. You good.
I might put a mask on though.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing out there in TV land?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make pork chops and lasagna, Miss Ass April?
I did not. I did not make pork chops and lasagna. I didn't. I made the traditional turkey and spiral ham and
I saw
all that
it.
good shit. Hey, Miss Mars. Thank you, babe.
I saw
Thank you.
everything you made. You know, I already saw it already, and it was
Yeah.
everything looked delicious. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna come back and show what I cooked today because it was just for me. So I made
Yeah.
some Thursday, some Friday, and I made some today. So I'll come back with my plate and mukbang it. But yeah, your
Oh,
food looked good. You
yeah.
named your damn video Thanksgiving CPT.
Cause I was just starting everything that same day. Like I didn't cook nothing ahead of time, nothing. And I still had dinner done by 5, so I think I was good. Hey, little miss.
Yeah, you did very well, and you had your family. See, you
Yeah,
have your family there. That's good.
yeah, I'm blessed for that. I am blessed. Oh, did you email me, Silky Black? Okay, babe. Okay, I'm gonna go on there as soon as I get off of here. I definitely will be right there in my email. I'm sorry, I haven't checked my email in the last couple of days.
This is tasty with the eggnog. Y'all know I'm lactose ignorant, but with the eggnog and this right here, this is good.
Yeah, that fireball is good. It's good. It reminds me of there's another liquor I can't think of. Oh, Aftershock. There was this liquor called Aftershock. One of my mechanics at the shop, that he drives trucks now, but that's what he would drink. He wasn't really a drinker like that, but when he did, that's what he would drink. So he hit me onto that, and I really like the cinnamon aftertaste. Dimitri, you didn't know the soap was a man? But we got a man's over here, honey.
We love men's folks.
Yes,
Somebody
we
wants to
do.
drop the link. I say for Silky
Oh,
Black.
driver. Okay, yep. Oh, thank you, Blazing. There go our other men's.
And Blazing. I saw you over there too, Blazing. You know, I always be up in Blazing. You're the only motherfucker I really get your damn notifications from. Like when the notification, as soon as you drop your video, Blazing, I get it right away.
That is funny because I don't. I told him like, well, no, he didn't upload for a couple of days. He said he was sick of all the same shit being talked about. So
yeah, I was tired of the whole regurgitation of the Bama and the Titty Babe. I was really that annoyed me because I didn't really watch either one of them do it. I was just watching the commentary and everybody was saying the same thing. So I said, okay, that's done. Hi, Silky Black.
Hey, y'all.
hey, Silky babe.
Hello, mods and chat and everybody. April, yes, I emailed you.
Okay.
Because I you know what? I honestly wanted her to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So I just put the request in.
Okay.
Did it hurt my feelings that my request was ignored? Or did I expect that? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've heard stories, but I liked her. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
What made me just listen? I'm older than all y'all.
Yeah.
And no, you're not older than me.
Well, we hit neck and neck. Okay.
Okay. I just want you
I
to
can't.
know. I'm 98 though, because I know I'm older than you though.
All of that in my spirit, you know.
Right, it wasn't right.
So I unsubscribed.
Yes, ma'am.
Doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because, and I probably wouldn't have, but the thing with Miss Gina just kept coming to my heart.
Yeah.
And at the time, Miss Gina was her mod.
Yeah.
But I had to understand that she chose to do what she felt was the right thing.
Right.
Because we all knew that was some fuck shit up in there too.
Yeah, it was.
But let it be all the way around. If it's good for Miss Gina, it's good for, and I like Bama too. Okay. But let's keep on truth here. So when I seen that this is some biased stuff, and not only that, the live that was taken down, it just broke me. It just tore me to pieces. And I said, I no more. I can't. You know, I have to know what's best for me. And you know, nobody knows what each individual is going through. But
Yeah.
what I learned is that in my older age, stress and frustration, irritation, all that stuff, it aggravates my pain.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to keep knocking your head up, your head up against the wall. No,
No.
you don't. To figure out what's really best for you. So in that aspect, yes, I had to pull back from the situation, and I requested my money. And I requested my money because April, I've had many back surgeries. I knew that I couldn't go, okay,
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
sponsored somebody to be able to
Yeah.
go, and the shit still ain't happened. We fr-
Yeah.
we it's finna be freaking Christmas time.
Yeah.
I paid that money. Hold on, I need to get my phone. I paid that money in May. Matter of fact, it was May.
Okay.
How much did you pay? I'm
Well,
just curious
I
because people
sponsored
keep saying
somebody.
different prices.
I sponsored somebody, so I paid $200. Now,
$200.
$200.
the thing that kind of hurt me too is I always liked April. You know, and
Mhm.
April was over there in Babe Nation, and then once they started treating her bad, what you know how what we supposed to feel about that? And
Yeah.
then somebody sponsored April, and you take it away. Come
Yeah.
on. Okay, so did I sponsor you, April? Because that's what we gonna say in these papers that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had
You sponsored
sponsored
me.
April and the bitch took it away.
Yep. You
That's what
sponsored
we gonna
me.
say in these consumer papers that we gonna make up right up.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
see, that's
did,
why
I
I was
looked at
like,
that consumer
you know,
site, but it don't have like a listing of how you can list it as a business. So I
oh,
really didn't know how to go about that, but I filled the shit out anyway. I did, and they'll email me back
yep.
because I'm not going to rest because it's not that simple. You can't just keep nobody's money. I have been
No.
supportive to her for a very long time. So
Yeah.
for my request, from what these people giving you, girl, that punk ass $200 ain't nothing. Just give me back my money.
Right.
Just give me my money. The event never happened. And so you should let it be known that if you want to, you know, support somebody or sponsor somebody when we get it together, then you can.
Yeah. And that's my whole thing. Like, give people a choice to come back and say, okay, we'll come. We'll just give everybody a refund, and if you choose to do it at a later date, then
Well,
let
I think
everybody
she do feel like she
re-sign
did give
up.
us a choice because she told people that they couldn't get a refund. But even after she told them that it was supposed to happen again, and it didn't
Right.
happen.
And see, that's the whole thing. So you didn't give people a choice because what you did is you said, I'm not having FYECATION. We're gonna do this instead. And then, okay, anybody who cannot come, number one, she said you had to have a good enough reason as to why you couldn't come. That was some bullshit from jump. And
COVID.
then and then you change the whole event up, so what people paid for isn't even what you're having any longer. Who said they, like the lady that was on Demi's channel that said, you talking about giving you a 40th birthday party? I just turned 50. If that's the case, I'll spend it on my own damn birthday party. Who are you to just take somebody's money and just put it somewhere else without asking, and then, okay, so maybe if the people who were actually going to go said, you know what, it's cool. Whenever you decide to do it, you got the money, right? Okay. But then the people who weren't going and were just sponsoring someone because they weren't going to be able to be there, but they still wanted to support her event, they should have been getting a refund off the bat because the event was not happening any longer. Off the
Yeah,
bat, anybody who sponsored people should have just automatically gotten a refund because the event is not happening.
yeah, yeah.
And for the birthday party, you wouldn't even still be able to have the same amount of people as you would have had at FYECATION. So, but then anyway, by the time she rescheduled it, I think the majority of the people that was sponsored were kicked off anyway. Because that's most of the people that she kicked off were people that were sponsored.
Oh, well, at the end of the day, I was never told who I had. So I don't know. But
and I think that was on purpose because she knew she knows her. So you know how you are, you know yourself. So if I don't tell you who you're sponsoring, that way, if somebody is disinvited, you won't be looking for a refund because you don't know if you were the one that their money was going to or not.
Yeah.
But then when pretty much everybody that was getting sponsored are the people who are no longer invited, at some point somebody's going to question like, well, dang, you know, who is going or who am I paying for?
I think if this thing with Bama hadn't never happened,
yeah,
I wouldn't have never even asked for my money. I wouldn't have never unsubscribed, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, sometimes you have rose-colored glasses on, and it was like the rose was just lifting off the glasses, child.
Yeah. And that's the same with me. You know, it's the same with me pretty much because, you know, until like we had our falling out, you know, she had did some things that I didn't totally agree with, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's kind of like you just let her deal with that and you just, you know, stick with your own stuff. But then at that point, at a point, I just feel like I was no longer being true to like what I'm supposed to be, what I feel like I'm bringing to YouTube, because it's about going against the grain and offering a different perspective on things that's not the popular opinion. So it's like, if I'm just gonna not speak when it's not the popular opinion, then what am I really doing anymore, you know? So, and that's where we fell out, because that's when you know, a lot of people, it was her and James, and they were asking about him making a specific statement about her daughter that she said she never said, which she did. You know, she lied about that. I knew she had lied about that, you know, but I don't have the video either, so I can't prove it. So, you know, you just have some people who remember it and a lot of people who don't, you know, it is what it is. And, but when I made the statement, you know, why is it okay for her to say this regarding her daughter versus what he said? I don't agree with either statements, but to me, they're very much similar, you know. And yeah, that's where she lost it. She lost it after that because she didn't like that I did that. Hey, Cole's World and Prayed Up. Hey, y'all. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Fifi and the Soap. Hi, babe.
Hey, the Soap. He on mute.
Oh, he on mute.
Hey, Fifi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey.
Girl, this eucalyptus smells so good. Thank you, baby.
Yes.
You wear
this eucalyptus candle?
Hey,
baby. And I saw you had a Black Friday sale, Miss Fifi TV.
Yeah, it's still going on too. You need to, you know, you want to do a giveaway on your channel.
Yes, I'm gonna do it. When I come tonight, I'm gonna eat my turkey dinner. I'm gonna do my giveaway tonight. I already figured out who I'm going to let. What I'm going to do? Let them order on my thing. Oh, I'm this Miss Ask April channel. I'm sorry.
We're put my order in too. No, you good. I gotta put my order. But Silky Black, I'm glad that you did ask for your refund, because I did hear what you said about, you know, just saying forget it.
Okay.
You just take, you know, you said that you were just gonna take it as a loss, but you know, you also have changed your mind about, you know, even supporting channels in that way financially. You know, your click and a view should be enough anyway, you know. And I understand that part of it as well, because there's been so much that has went on, especially in this sector, that has to do with money. It's like, you know, I tell people keep their money in their pocket, especially we in a pandemic. People got stuff going on. Keep your money in your pocket if that's the case, you know, because if you can't, you know, give out the kindness of your heart or feel like you like a person enough to want to support them and see them do better on here, they throw it back in your face or just shit on you or whatever, or not grateful, forget it. Your money looks a lot better in your bank account than it does somebody else's. And that was my whole point about, even if you got it to just say, let it go, or just F it, you know, I don't need it all like that, or just be bothered with it. It's my point. I feel like she's robbing people. Like, I feel like she's just telling you, like, you know, you ain't getting nothing, period. And that's the problem that I have with it. Like, she's not going to respond. Like, she's responding to you when you're
Right.
giving her something. You know, why
Right.
can't she respond when you're asking for something back? So,
I agree with you, April. I just wanted to just quickly chime in. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday.
Hello.
A couple of things. April, I came to your channel when you first started. A lot of people think that I'm new to the sector. I have been here for a long time under a different avatar. So I've watched a lot of things, and I watched a lot of people. I watched FYE from the beginning, from when she was, getting up early with her robe on, sweeping, and taking, eating and drinking her coffee. And I saw the transition. It was like a slow transition when she started to get more people to sub. She changed. So when you and her were having your whatever so-called beef, I was supporting you and her, and that was during the time when she was blocking anybody who was still dealing with you. So she blocked me, and I was a supporter as well. So when she so she blocked me, and that's when I kind of saw something totally different. That's why I gravitated more so towards you, because first of all, that was wrong what she did. Period. I don't know what kind of people. I don't know what kind of people who are supporting her would seriously continue to support her when you did not do the right thing. It's called common decency. We are in a pandemic. That woman has people money. People don't have enough to pay their bills. People don't have enough to put food on their table. She took their money, even if she spent half of it. She could have came back and said, "FYECATION people who paid, I'm going to give you half back, and I give you the other half, but I want to give you something versus nothing." Who does that? Who supports somebody who will sit there and basically tell you, "Fuck you, I'm not giving you your money back. Deal with it." It's something wrong with her. It has to be something that is really, really deep, because that's just the right thing to do. And she sits on that camera with a clear conscience, knowing that she has these people money, and you don't know what's going on in their household. She has a lot of people say that hell is earth, that we live in heaven on earth, but she has to atone for a lot of things. And I feel sorry for her and her spirit, because she has a problem. It's a spirit on her. And the sad thing about it, she could have been. She let the attention, she let the money change her. And it's funny when you're sitting there looking at it and living it. And it's just sad that, she's at this point, because she had the potential to really, really, do good and even be better. But I would never ever go back to that, just for the simple fact of how she treated these subbies during this pandemic. And people are not trying to be redundant, but people are not working. They need to pay their bills. And you sit there in front of that camera again with a clear conscience. That bothers me.
Let me add this to the conversation. And what he said, it just really just hit home into heart, because my first time talking to her, I was crying so hard, because I had just lost my father, and I was trying to run a struggling business, and I just didn't know what to do. Now that COVID has hit, my business have been closed since March.
Miss Silky Black, I didn't mean to trigger you, Miss Silky Black. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you.
I just know that my business have never recovered. I've never recovered. And then I'm online listening to her open business with our money. Now, don't say that $200 ain't gonna save me or my business. It's not. And that's why I said to you at the beginning, that I requested it because I just wanted her to do the right thing. I just wanted her to do the right thing by people that have supported her. That wasn't even for me. That was for somebody else. She know I didn't need that.
Yeah.
And so it speak volumes.
Yeah.
That she didn't. And what he said, it just hurts my heart to know that what my business is going through. Not I don't think that I won't recover from this, but it's the time that the whole freaking world is going through.
Right.
And at a time like this,
right,
you gonna ignore me about my money? It just showed me so much. Like I said, all the blinders was just removed.
Yeah. Yeah. I am so sorry. And what I know on Twitter, they got a whole bunch of on Twitter, like if you just type in grants, like they got a whole bunch of different places, like you can just search in your area. I don't know, what you've already like looked into and stuff like that.
It was unbelievable to me, April. When this all happened, I signed up for the SBA loan. And
Yeah.
I waited for the answer. At first they told me that they was going to give me $11,000. And at that point, my workers is off and they on unemployment. Them people gave me $1,700. I told them that had to be a mistake because this is a real business. My kids was getting more than they was getting like $3,500 on unemployment.
Yeah.
And this what y'all trying to give me for a business. So it really made me question whether they really for real out to help, small businesses.
And I do know that some things are going to be finally going through. The election is over now and they are back working on the stimulus and stuff again. So there is going to be other money. Have
I
you
didn't
done
mean to cry.
unemployment at
My
all yet?
point is just, how do you do people?
No, and
like
I
this?
know,
Because
and I
you
know
don't
the
know what the hell
conversation
they
is
going
about her because it is focused on her and what, but I'm just directly to you. I just want you to know I'm gonna, I was kind of like on it, like as far as stimulus and trying to like help people find, go directly to money and stuff or whatever. And because there's money out there still, and then they are going to be back approving stuff too. And I just want people to know, if you are,
can she file unemployment now? Even though she's self-employed, because of pandemic, she can file for unemployment, right?
That's what I was about to ask her. That's what I was asking her. Getting ready.
But
to
I
ask
didn't, April, because I only went back to work when my father passed away.
Okay.
When I went back to work, it was basically because nobody else knew metal. Nobody else knew what I knew. And I never put myself, stupidly, I never put myself back on the payroll.
Right. Well, no, what I want to tell you, and maybe I'll just email you. I'm going to email you a link. I'm going to answer your email and email you a direct link, because it's not going to have anything to do with your job. It ain't going to be no income questions about what you already got going on. Nothing. It's just going to be, are you out of work because of COVID right now? And that's a yes. And so, okay, so I'll email you that link. I'll email it directly to you that way. I'm so sorry, babe. But yeah, and that's my whole thing is you want to, now she's so comfortable with, because I mean, she was over there, she would talk about me like, you find out that one so-called supporter of mine was helping me through my layoff season or whatever. But that person is over there now. So I know you got just one person that's doing you good, okay? And plus with everybody else you had. So now you're comfortable enough with coming on saying how well you're being taken care of. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. And you're starting businesses.
But how true is it that though, April? Like, is she really so well taken care of? Like, how much is that really true? When you think about it, I mean, she just got a couch like a month ago.
But why did she just get a couch though?
Because everybody was talking about her. I think that's it.
She just got a couch because
a half a couch. Let's say it's a half a couch. It's not a whole couch.
Well, it's not a whole couch, it's not a whole set, but I'm saying though, if you go years in your home, right?
I'm sorry, I'm messy.
Without it, no, you you good. If you live in a home for years and you are not, that home is not furnished, it's at its bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finally, it's not because people are talking about her, it's because she is getting that much support.
You know,
I'm telling you.
honestly, people think that she like snorted up that 20K or whatever. I really think she gave that, and I'm telling you, no jokes aside, I really think that money was either spent as she was receiving it, or
Yeah,
I think she gave it to that dude on that,
yeah.
and try to
That's
get
what
him
I
to
said.
flip
When
it.
I found out a man was involved
Yeah.
and the type of man he is, yeah, I don't, that's why, they talk about drug habit and stuff. That could be true, but no, it's that man. And it is
Mhm.
her spending it as she was getting it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I totally agree. That chick channel, I agree with what you're saying. I think the money
Miss
was
Pam,
as
I
it
love
came
you.
in.
I love you.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you this. It's that chick Chanel.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say? Channel?
Everybody
Oh,
keep calling me that chick
Because I'm
channel.
seeing double N. You know I'm blind, right? I'm
No,
that chick Chanel.
okay.
Hi, baby. I didn't mean no disrespect. I
I
apologize.
know. That's okay.
But I agree with you and what Miss Ask April say. I think that the money was spent as it came in. I
Mhm.
Yeah.
refuse to believe that she's not smart enough to and even in the right circles to snort $20,000 worth of cocaine. Now I'm telling you, I used to deal with people that did that. They were professionals. They were powerhouse people.
Mhm.
They $20,000 for cocaine? No, ma'am. They would have properties, cars, clothes, all these things. So no, no, she did not snort it up. Now, would she just made poor decisions with the money? I do agree. She definitely didn't buy any clothes or anything like that. She didn't get a sofa. She got a half a sofa now. I think she was giving that money to people and probably, like you said, a man. So yeah, I agree with you with that. That chick Chanel, boo.
Hey, thank you. Like I really do. I think that and I mean, I like this subject with that whole. It's very touchy to me because of situations I went through behind the scenes regarding that.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. What I don't get is I know people, and I know a lot of these people in their real life have fallen off with people they probably actually know, love, have touched, have spent meals with for less. For less. How can you continue to support somebody who literally flaunts in your face what they've done? Like,
And you know what? It's honestly, it's like the more they let her know it's okay, like making statements like everybody lies. Like, okay, let me just say this. When Bama Girl got doxxed and it came out that she really is not a mortician, she has no mortician's license, she has no registered nurse license. The only license that she had through the state was a CNA, and that was even expired.
And
Um,
probably a driver's license.
well, yeah,
oh
maybe,
no, she
maybe
riding
so.
dirty. You
But
know
then,
that, Miss
but
Pam.
yeah, then it came out that even that was a situation. But so that came out that basically the profession, she wanted us to believe that she was a professional. She had an amazing career. She's doing so well in life. And then come to find out that's not true. Now, doxing, I don't get down with it at all. But when things like that does come out, and all she can say is, well, if somebody's gonna pull up, and then you have the people on her channel that are like, oh, it's okay, everybody comes on social media and lies about something. That right there, it's just like letting them know, oh, it's okay that you lied. Oh, it's okay. Like, we hear everybody they don't got nothing going on either. They don't got a job either. That doesn't justify your lie. Nobody asked you what you
Right.
did for a living for you to come up here and make that whole story. We didn't ask you. So you created that whole life that you didn't have. And that is why I feel like she is more bolder about the support she gets. She's more bolder and just doing it just openly in the face, disrespect, doesn't care, because they have let it be known that, it's okay. It's okay
Yeah.
that you lie. It's okay that you do everything that you have complained about other people doing. You went and got a restraining order against somebody because you said she was such a horrible person and did all these things that you now do. So, but it's okay. So of course she's going to be more bold and be more open. But go ahead, y'all.
I really hope people do not support her with this whole trying to do what she. I'm gonna tell you something. She sees Brianna Simone as a threat. When I don't mean a threat like personal, she's gonna hurt me threat. I think she sees Brianna Simone as a threat of her on YouTube. Brianna Simone is breaking those numbers just like her. The girl had 1,000K like almost consistently on a 5-hour live the other day.
Because what I ask myself is how could they support her the way she talks about Brianna? Okay, I heard her come on there and say, I apologize for talking about Bama looks. But then you come on there and you drag the hell out of Brianna. I could not. That's when I had enough.
Especially when a lot of them in the chat look, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, all of you are now over there skinny models, just these great lives, great careers. Like the majority of the people that support her don't have that or don't look like that or anything. So it's like to sit there and listen to her talk so nasty about another human being, all because of the numbers that she gets. Right. And it's all about the support that Brianna gets.
But is it true?
I'm gonna drop down, April. I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, babe. I'm gonna email you that.
Now, is it true, April? I heard that she's going after Brianna Simone and threatened to do a restraining order like she did.
Yeah, she's threatening. She's basically saying that if Brianna talks about her one more time, calls her a scammer, any of that, like speaks about her, she is going to go downtown. Right, she ain't skinny. But she is going to go downtown and she's going to file a restraining order.
I hope that Brianna fights it. I really do. I hope that if she does do that, I really hope that Brianna, that she fights it. Because the only reason why she was able to get it from VS because VS never went to court. I really do believe that. I really hope that Brianna doesn't let her go down there and she does nothing about it. Because if she does, she's gonna do Brianna just like she did VS.
Well, especially when all of the evidence that she put out online has shown you to go after her way more than anything. And then there's actually things to support. And that is why I'm doing the live I am now, because I'm asking anybody who has requested your money back, anybody who has tried to get a refund, anybody who paid for FYECATION, paid money towards FYECATION, and you want a refund back, please speak up and talk about that. Because if you ask for, we have one person that came on tonight and said that she has requested a refund and has not gotten an answer. That right there proves that she's a scammer. So it's not defamation, it's not slander, it's fact. So you don't have no case, it's fact. She will provide receipts of her undertakings and also plead circumstances, which in this case is COVID. Okay, so in this case, COVID is the reason that she did not throw the event. But that's also the reason why she needs to issue refunds. Because just like she got refunds for any deposits that she left at businesses to have the event, she needs the refunds. She needs to issue refunds to the people who paid. It's the same like if you bought a ticket to a concert and they couldn't have it because of COVID. Guess what? You're due a refund for that. That's your business.
Well, April, if we just, again, I keep hearing these excuses about COVID and what took place. I want to kind of focus on what is morally right. She claims to be a prophet. She claims to be a Christian. My issue is with what about doing what is right? I just can't. I couldn't imagine holding on to people's money. And knowing again that you're impacting their household. $200 may not hurt you, but $200 may do a damn hella well for someone who's struggling.
And you have to think, $200 times 100 plus. So you see what I'm saying? So that $200 for one person, but what about the people who paid multiple $200? There's people who have paid for multiple people to attend. not just themselves, but for, you know, what about those people? And then, like you said, morally right. The thing about it is that, again, that just proves who she is morally. She doesn't have any.
And that's my point. That's my point.
I'm sorry, was somebody
you know,
backstage? Wait a minute. If you were backstage and I missed it, hon, you can come back up, whoever that was. I'm sorry. No, she can say, hold on. No, she can say she has spent the money before COVID. And then she would have to provide receipts of that, which I'm sure she doesn't have. So, and that's speculation. I'm speculating that. But, you know, she said she has spent some money towards the events. She had never spent all the money toward the events. That's out of her mouth. She said that.
Yeah, and
then she went and switched the event. See, that's where she messed up too.
Yep.
Because she didn't cancel the event due to COVID and say, you know what, I paid the money out. You know, there's nothing I can do. No, in order for her to have justification for keeping the money and not issuing a refund, she changed the event to something totally different. And
her birthday party, like, really?
Yeah. There is no morals. There's no morals. And it just goes to show that everything that she has said about herself from the beginning is a lie. She's no Christian. She doesn't have any integrity. She's no prophetess. Okay. She, you know, for you to love God, for you to be a woman of God, for you to be a servant of God, for you to be morally conscious instantly, it wouldn't have took nothing. You wouldn't have double thought or second thought giving that money back. Oh, can't have it. You know, just start. But that's not in her. She don't have it. She doesn't have it. There's nothing moral about that woman. That money didn't change her. That money showed who she really was. No different than before she was on YouTube when she knew Eric Kane and met him with all that money. I'm pretty sure all of the ugly was out. I'm pretty sure Eric Kane has seen every grimy, ugly bone in her body. I'm almost positive.
All refunds should have been immediately refunded immediately when they said that that Chicago is shut down. The country is shut down. Everything should have been refunded. Any of these people that are having these daggone events, they should have immediately refunded the people and given them the option. First of all, you need to have a piece of paper. I don't think anybody signed a piece of paper. They just cashed out everything. You should sign a piece of paper, some type of binding contract or legal something. When you sign, like when I register for events, there's a piece of paper, and at the bottom of the thing says, and they do the event or something, this event may be canceled, this and that. It's just more professional, not just, oh girl, I'm gonna have something in Chicago, y'all come. Everybody send me $200. Really? For what? You don't know. And well, okay.
I came back up here to add a bit more to this conversation.
Yes.
I talked to her again. Now remember, I said I sponsored somebody because I had all these back surgeries and I knew that they were going to the Taste of Chicago. And I knew that I couldn't do all of that walking. Normally, if I go somewhere, I will rent one of those scooters to get around so I don't have to do all that walking. I didn't want to do that. So when I heard that it was going to be moved to September, I had talked to her because I had got blocked in her chat one day. And I said, I wish I had known that it had been moved. I said, because I would have went. So, you know, because I know that I couldn't do all that walking and I didn't want to put a damper on, you know, y'all's good time. I said, so now I said, what are y'all going to do? So now that it's moved, I can go now. So at that point, I'm to send another $200 so I can go. Okay. Now that was the phone conversation. Me and my kids got together and we was gonna go to Texas around July the 16th, and that meant that I wouldn't. I called her. No, I inboxed her, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to come. But before that, she had already sent me the itinerary for September. So after I got the September itinerary, and I could send it to you.
Please.
Then I found out that I wasn't going to be able to go. So then I wrote her and told her to take me off the list, that I wasn't going to be able to go.
Okay.
But other than that, I would have put in even more and she wouldn't have gave me back my money.
Wow.
So I'm just glad that it happened the way it did.
Right.
But it is what it is at the end of the day.
And Miss Silky Black, I remember she was in one of her lives, she did mention that somebody who was going to be in a wheelchair, and she was very, you know how she can be, and that just jogged my memory of you when you stated about somebody being in a wheelchair. She was talking about you.
Well, I wouldn't have put myself in that position. That's what I said. Usually, if I go somewhere and I got to do a lot of walking, I would rent one of those, like, mobile things.
Right.
But that's the reason that I sponsored somebody. I knew that I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to do all that walking. So when it was to September, I knew that they wasn't going to the Taste because the Taste is in the summertime.
Yeah.
Right.
Because she said that she was going to have the Taste of Chicago at the birthday party. She was going to have a buffet, and she would give everybody the Taste of Chicago.
It's nothing like the Taste. It's nothing
but
like
the person in the wheelchair, I know who that was because they emailed me asking me did I think that she was going to let them attend because of her being in a wheelchair, and that is Sonia Bennett, who is a moderator for QB still right now. Okay.
Yeah. Because I remember her mentioning that.
It's somebody in a wheelchair. Yeah. But she didn't really want her to go. She didn't want her to go because she felt like she was going to be a hindrance. Now, just real quick, y'all, I'm trying this orange concealer stuff for the first time, so just I don't know how it's going to turn out.
I'm gonna laugh hard.
Proceed.
I'm gonna laugh. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Black Swan.
Hello.
I don't have. Never mind the background noise. It's my. You're not on camera. That's my son. I wanted to come up here because I was listening to that woman today, and I had an overwhelming sense of catch the next flight to Chicago and go slap her in her mouth. Yeah, I said it. She had irritated me so bad with dragging James Caldwell and the way everybody does a kiki, a drag, but she just took it way too far. And the stuff she was saying, but somebody come after her, or say something about a daughter. She want to run down Cook County courthouse and want to press charges or restraining orders. Baby, I got a cousin. That's my home too. I'm a Chicago baby, and I'll call cuz, put him on retainer and hunt her down like she was the mafia up in there.
Oh Lord.
That woman has gotten to the point where she was sweet. I have nothing to lose, April. I lost my job due to COVID, so I'm going through it too. Okay, and and I'm not up here for sympathy. I was gonna give Chanel, okay, but do what she's doing, and then want to flaunt. Oh, I got this new, and I got that new, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm painting walls, and I'm doing this. And a friend came over, and all my cousins, and my nieces, and QB simple ass, and all that. I'm over it.
Yeah,
and
a lot of people are.
She knows she needs to give that money up. She knows she need to give that money up. She's been spinning. And her daughter was on that pleather couch it was probably on the friend that came over because he probably needed some money.
Because that furniture is
she
cheap.
looked at thirsty. All of a sudden, she was talking about, I want to be. You mean the furniture? Hello?
Yeah, come on. No, I wouldn't even buy that for my kids.
Oh, no. My kids with my grandboys. My 5 4. Oh, see, Miss Pam. Miss Pam.
This is what you should
hey,
be
Avion, come look at the plate.
Turkey, stuffing.
He's 6'2", 16 years old.
Mashed potato.
Oh, ain't no bad, Miss Pam.
Cranberries.
Look at
So many cranberry sauce. She over there serving goddamn pork chops and lasagna. I mean, all this is.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw that too. I watched the whole live, and shut up, Eddie. That's the dog. She talked about Brie really bad, and there's, like I said, there's roasting gag, and then there's just being nasty.
What she talk about bad?
Brie. Brianna.
Why is she talking about Brie like that?
Because she jealous as hell.
Called her ass out. And you know, Brie called her out. And she talking about, well, you got those 1,000 views and all this. I done had that and I done did this. You want to know how? Because you dogged your friend. Okay. You dogged your friend who was doing the news. And the more y'all dragged and did each other wrong, back and forth, and then kids get in it, and then bad ovaries get in it, and all this. That's how you get in, because you got a bunch of mean old people who like hearing you make an ass out of yourself. And the one person that had your back, April, she'll learn. She'll learn. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing else, but she'll learn. Yeah. You don't do good people wrong. You just don't. And she gonna find that, and that woman gonna find out too. But today she got the yakking, and I was like, oh my God. And she was talking about somebody being a crackhead and money, and I ain't a crackhead and money being spent. And she said, and she was talking about Mother or somebody in Mother's camp. And I said, weren't you the one who was New Year's Eve, Christmas, that all y'all drunk asses jumped in the jalopy and drove over to your mom's house, didn't want to see you, and you were so toked out or whatever that you were spilling food in your baby head, and
that mama did not want to see her.
Having that fun.
You peeped that, JB. Huh? That mama did not want to see her. Did you see how that mama did like,
Did not want. Mom was like, oh, hell, you're here. I was like, yeah. Okay. And everybody drunk. They on toky, smoky, whatever they say. And she can't say they didn't do no drugs. Everybody going out on the patio at the same time. Come on. I know when you go in a puff pass or other stuff, I ain't know. I indulge with the green, but not that other stuff in here. Okay. But you want to call somebody a crackhead. You were showing crackhead behavior with simple ass QB last year. I'm gonna have a receipt this year because you're gonna have some money. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get off the phone because I got crying dogs and hungry kids. Love you all. I will talk to you all
soon. Love you too, babe. Thank you. Oh, that's my silky black. She's been on my channel for a minute.
I'm gonna drop down also, April.
Okay, silky black. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much.
Before I go, don't forget that link so I can take care of that.
No, I'm not. Yeah, because I'm gonna send it to you too, babe. Because I'll send it to you too. Because it ain't nothing like you don't gotta.
I'm gonna drop out. Now everybody want to be quiet. Now everybody. Yeah.
Well, I'm quiet because I'm chewing.
See, that's all right, Miss Pam. Because he said, hey, y'all, that's my son name. He was like, ooh, yeah. And they ate up all the food. Him and his big men already. So I got Crime Bella, Crime Eddie, and cheering. But love y'all. Have a good one. And Chanel, get your money, girl. And if you can't, we'll find a way.
Yep, she gonna get it.
She's gonna end up paying up.
Yep,
monetarily or spiritually.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna eat her up.
Because karma always comes back.
All right.
Right.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
Okay, babe. And see, the thing about it, as far as spiritually, see, like I always say, like, you know, God definitely takes care of his people, but so does the devil. He takes care of his too. And he will make you feel like you are winning. He will make you feel like, you know, you are doing the right thing and all of that. Not even doing the right thing because you know you're not doing the right thing, but he will make you feel like what you're doing, you're winning. That you know, nothing, there's not going to be any repercussions from what you're doing, but they damn sure coming. And when they come, they're going to hit hard. Hey, Malone Treasure. Hey, babe. Cole's World Beauty Suite. Little Miss. New Block Tires. New Block Tires, you can come up. And, I mean, I get what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But the thing about it, yes, she prefaced her event with no refund. That was null and void once she changed the event. See, where she messed up is not only did she change the date of the event, but she changed the whole event itself. It no longer exists. FYECATION was supposed to happen in July. The event that she basically was going to put everybody's money towards, so she said, is her birthday party. That's two totally different things. So the no refunds preface was null and void once she did that. But see, she's a business and finance major and all of that, but she don't know that. But, you know, so it's just null and void. And like Blazin said, she gave out refunds already. So even if she only gave one refund, that would give a judge reason to issue refunds to all. Because at some point you felt like, you know, you went against your own policy, you know. And why did you go against that policy? Because I bet the same reason that person gave you that they needed a refund for, everybody else who requested one reason was just as valid. If they even needed a reason, because they didn't need one because you no longer had the event. So they didn't even need a reason to give for her to give any, you weren't having it anymore. At that point, money should have been returned, period. I mean, it's just cut and dry. Hey, Shay. Hey, Sabrina, it's just cut and dry. So, hi, Mayday. So, yeah, but just for people to continuously support her through all of that, like, even when she went in on Bama, see, the thing about her is, like, she came and apologized because she saw how the popular opinion was not going for her cussing out Bama. It was going against her. So that's what made her change her mind. It's nothing Bama showed her, no information that she has that nobody else knows about, because there's nothing Bama could have showed her or given her or told her that would have proven anything outside of what the family said. The family said what they said, and they have the precedence over anything that she's talking about. So, and that's why, I mean, honestly, what she said, and when she was going in on Bama, she wasn't wrong. She was right in that moment. It was just the fact that, I mean, you can't really talk about her when you got your own shit going on. You know, you a scammer. You're a liar. You know, you're everything that you're calling her. So it's like, and then her thing going in on Brianna, it kicked off when she didn't get that interview. See, she's upset that Brianna was able to get that family member on her channel. That is what kicked it off in the first place. And then the views, of course, after that. Right. But FYE was hoping that she would get that.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree with that.
100%.
Her and a couple of other people were mad too. A couple of other people that shall remain nameless they were mad that they didn't think about that damn ideal before
And
Brianna did.
you know what's so messed up though? If Bama would have did this the right way, right? She possibly could have been the one interviewing the family, having the family have their voice on YouTube or whatever. But the way she
That's what I
did
said.
it.
Thank you. Because the lady was in her chat. See, that's the whole thing. Like, she was there. She's trying to get on. She's trying to talk to you. She's trying to say what she's going to say. But see, Bama knows she's a lying ass bitch. So she was scared of what that lady was going to come on and say. So she wasn't going to let her on. But if she would have played her cards right and came out the right way, because she knew of that boy, she could have came out. But see, she didn't know it was going to get to the point where the family would have been contacted, seeing her videos and all that stuff. So instead of her reaching out to the family as if speaking about this murder and speaking about this and having the interviews on her channel, no, she basically just wanted to come out for sympathy and payola, like her friend FYE said, and dismissed his family, that he even had one and everything, and she switched it up that way. She chose that way to come out. But she could have came out, and then even in that moment, after she did what she did, she still could have had the family come on her channel and say what she wanted to say, but she didn't. And so Brianna just made a move that nobody else made. See, FYE, honestly, she's pissed off because that was going to be her move, but she just took too long. She was going to go against Bama and try to interview that lady. That's why she's pissed off at Brianna, because I bet she had it in her mind to go. Well, she had even said, even said something about thinking about contacting the family and stuff like that, but she didn't feel like this and that. Yes, you did feel like it. You just didn't do it fast enough. That's all. But she was hoping she would have went against Bama. She would have let that lady come on and tell everything, and then came on and drugged Bama after that. But see, Brianna beat her to it, so she wasn't able to do what she did, do what she had planned in her head to do. She just took too damn long, and she's upset about that. She's just the devil. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, that bitch is working for the devil, period.
I concur. I agree. And yes, bitch.
Like, she seriously need something, and then always bringing God in your mess. You gonna get
right.
Keep,
Yeah, she's gonna have to atone. She's gonna have to atone for all of that, and I just don't understand Bama, the way she cussed her out, because what she said is what she really felt about that woman. And there's no way in the world that I wouldn't have any conversation, because what she said was deep. It cut deep. There's a difference between, being upset and expressing it, but she cut her deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like Bama like that, but it upset me because she went so hard on her. And that's was one of the reasons why she took that live down, because for the simple fact that it kind of backfired, because Bama didn't even go hard at her, period. And so it made her look more so like the monster she is, because that's and when I also want to say, April, before I drop back down and get into the chat, keep in mind, we as subbies, we do have power, and I know that people are tired of hearing unsubscribe, don't support them, but keep in mind, we the subbies create these monsters. So it's part of our fault too. We create these monsters, we feed their ego, and when they're out of control, we don't collectively do what is suggested is unsubscribe. People don't do it. They don't do it. If people would just unsubscribe and stop watching, you can eliminate people. But they won't do it, because what's really sad at the root of this is that people like this shit. They like it. They talk about it. They see that it's not right at a high level, but it is something. People talk about being, everybody got a little bit of mess, but if you take what's really going on, it's not mess. It's really tragic to sit there and allow that type of vulgar and vile energy continue and manifest. It's sad.
Yeah.
So, I would just encourage people to stop talking about it and be about it. Unsubscribe to these people. And I know that's an ugly word on YouTube, talking about unsubscribing and destroying people's channels. But if you want it to stop looking at it. Stop looking at it.
Yeah.
Period.
I totally agree.
Well, that's kind of where self-reflection will come into play. And by that, I just mean like, of course, if you like some mess, you like a little roasting the gag and that sort of thing, see somebody go back and forth, talk a little shit, that's cool. But there really is some self-reflection involved when you support the most grimy and most ugly on here. You really do have to look at yourself and say, like, why am I okay with this? Why is this entertaining to me? Why do I support this? Because with your click and your view, your engagement, your financial support, that is why they keep on doing what they're doing on their channels, because they are getting the clicks and the views, they are getting the support. So it's like, I'm going to keep doing what people are supporting me doing. It's almost like me, like, if I'm sitting on here, like we're talking about this now, I have a decent amount of people in my chat, but if I'm on here doing an unboxing, it's probably going to be 9 people, but then you guys want us to have original content and stuff. But when we have real conversations about life and families and our bodies and dating and just things that, we experience on a daily basis and work and just everything that comes into life, like there's nobody shows up for that sort of thing when everybody can relate to those types of things. But we would rather see the most ugly. We want to see people exposed and people drug and people get cussed out and all of that stuff. And it's like, why does that interest you that much? Hey, Nicole, you know what I'm saying? What is going on with you that you support that? So that just is going to involve some self-reflection.
Right.
And some of us are, because that we all know about it. So we're watching it somewhere,
And and I get it, people at home, pandemic, not able to really function in a normal life. But again, I do believe that this pandemic took place for a reason. God doesn't make any mistakes. And I think one part of it that is part of reflection is that, this pandemic made people stay home with their family. This pandemic made you sit with your child and try to understand what their struggles are going to school virtually. This pandemic showed us about really planning for a situation like this monetarily. A lot of people never thought that they would be in a situation where they wouldn't have anything. And so that's what it kind of boomerangs back around to. How can you morally sleep at night knowing that you have taken money from people in a time where they may be struggling getting their unemployment. They may be furloughed. Their WIC and food stamps might not be in. That $200 could put something on people's plate. And I cannot understand why people would support demonic activities like that. And so like spirits attract like spirits. And so you just have to be very careful before you're drawn into it, because I do believe there's a spirit in all of that. And you just have to really sit back and say, okay, is this really content that I want to continue to entertain? Would I in my real life take money from a friend of mine and I know that they're struggling, just in your real life? Exactly. Would you apply that? So again, I'm not trying to preach or anything like that. I just want to put my 2 cents in. I'll get back into the check, April, and get back to work.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you so much.
Right, you're welcome.
But just to piggyback off of him, like
soap and wash,
because that's the thing too. Is like, dang, I just lost it. How did I just lose it? And I was just getting ready to just say it. How did that happen?
Was it because I said love you, soap and wash? I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's just me. It's just me losing it. But
well, soap and wash did say some very good words and very positive and actually very accurate words, and it needed to be said. So I'm here for every bit of it.
Absolutely. And it's not it's
Go
not
ahead.
that she can't have supporters. It's about what we're supporting. That's the thing. It's a lot of, you're right, it's a lot of ugly, nasty people over here, and they have supporters, but it's just an individual thing that I think that we all have to look at ourselves and ask, why are we supporting certain things? And part of, oh, that's what I wanted to say. Like he said, would he take money from a friend knowing that they're struggling, or would you take money from your friend at all, like on just the basis of, I know that I'm not doing this any longer, why wouldn't I give them this money back? See, the thing about it is, not only did she take their money, and knowing that we're in a pandemic and people are going through, but even if they're not going through, it's just the fact that you are coming on here, you are comfortable enough coming on here like nothing happened. You just coming on here like nothing happened, and then you're upset when people are talking about it. Like, she literally is so comfortable enough. Not only do she sleep good at night, but she can come on here and look right at this camera and laugh and joke and talk shit and just drag somebody for everything that she has done to people and is still doing, because until she issues those refunds, until she makes that right, there's nothing really that she can say about anybody. Like, you got to make that right. And if you choose not to, like, then nobody's going to stop talking about it ever. Every time you come on here and talk about somebody scamming or somebody doing anything, people are going to bring it up because you have not made your situation right. That's what I feel like. How are you that comfortable where you can really come on here every day, tell your supporters that you love them, tell your supporters that you appreciate them, tell them how you hope everything's okay with them, yet you're just going to take their money under false pretenses? Because after the birthday party didn't happen, now what? What are you doing now? And you will say, like, you're not going to tell general YouTube because you got a bunch of haters. That's cool.
Well, what she's doing now, she started a business with the change. She started a hair care business with the change, Miss April.
She did, but she's not going to say that.
But how much of that money, though? Like, she don't have any inventory.
Huh?
Like, but how much of that money did she actually spend? She don't really have inventory, right? She doesn't, like, she has a name and a logo that she got off of online. She doesn't really, if you think about it, she really didn't spend nothing on the business either. Like,
no, because she don't even got, she says she got the website, but that ain't even up and running. Because she's a scam, because she don't have, look, this ain't gonna be no different than FYECATION. Basically, she was able to run off with y'all shit from FYECATION. She's looking for another way to get a lump sum of money.
I'm gonna tell you how she's doing it. Did you know I'm psychic, Miss Ass April, and that chick Chanel? Did you know I'm psychic?
Nope.
This hold on. Ooh, this is what she gonna do. Yeah. So what she gonna do? Because she showed y'all a sample of what she gonna do. She is going to channel Spilly Boy, James Wilson, whatever, fucking Timothy Blaine of the because they all got books. Those 4 motherfuckers got books. You know she a copycat. So what she gonna do is do a cookbook. Ooh. This is what I predicted. She's gonna do a cookbook. So what she gonna do? Hold on, that chick Chanel. Let me tell you what she gonna do at Ass April. She gonna go ahead and do. She gonna tell you she put that change into the book because she had to get an editor, and then what she gonna do is do pre-sale copies of her cookbook. $25. Cash app her at babenationhair.com because she's gonna sell wigs, lashes, and cookbooks, bitch. And so that's gonna be $25, $30. And you know them Babe Nation motherfuckers, they just be trolloping over to whatever the fuck she peddling. So she gonna probably get a good $3,000 from her cookbook that she get ready to come out with. That's my prediction. Ooh, I'm done. I then channeled goddamn, what's that lady name? Deanna Warwick. Huh?
Deanna Warwick. Yeah, they scared to ask her for their own money back. Like, girl, that is your money. You scared to ask for it back. But that's the thing. But yeah, so y'all have Zoom meetings. So if you just don't want us, the public, to know what you're doing as far as rescheduling FYECATION, that's fine. But it's obvious that you're not talking about it to anybody because there's people that have requested refunds. So since their money is still paid into it, that would mean that any communication about a reschedule they would have because their money is still paid into it, and they don't have any of that information. So that means that you pretty much, just like I said months and months ago, I told y'all she was going to reschedule it, and she was gonna keep on rescheduling it until y'all just pretty much let it go and forgot about it, just like you did the GoFundMe money when she said she was going federal with the restraining order. People just stopped asking and just let it go.
Federal. Now, I've never even heard that before, but she did say that shit. That shit is so, she's so slow, bus. Damn.
Federal. This is federal because, honey, you got people that were coming in from all over the country, and that you got their money. This is federal, okay?
But the Duchess said the next thing she gonna be doing is she gonna call herself an interior decorator. Duchess, you ain't shit. That motherfucker shit's funny. The next thing she gonna be is an interior decorator. After she do the Martha Stewart cookbook, she gonna do pre-sales on that motherfucking book. I'm telling you, I see it.
She gonna show that nasty ass lasagna and that watered down ass pork chop. Like, what the fuck was that? I had to go back because I didn't make it all the way to the pork chops, all that stuff. So I went back to go look, and I'm like, y'all play too damn much. That gravy, that was not, what the fuck was that? Now gravy does thicken as it cooks, okay, but that shit looked like she just took her pork chops and just set it in a pan of water. Ooh.
I did see Q Babe eat the food because he put the video back up. If y'all want to run over there to see on not Q Babe, it's a me sissy QB. He got the video back up where he was eating the food, and I'm telling you, within the first 5 minutes, he showed the plate. Now the pork chop fell off the goddamn paper plate. Why she got all that food using goddamn regular $9 Tree paper plates? You need to have at least 3 of them motherfuckers to hold it up. It's in her house. Why she couldn't have real plates? She only had about 3 people up in that motherfucker. Why you can't use real plates? Because she probably ain't got them. So he's sitting there holding a motherfucking plate, eating it like it's the best thing since we ain't never seen that motherfucker. Was that a mukbang? It's me, titty babe. I mean, QB, whatever the fuck your name is. Synthetic hair braid, dreadlock motherfucker. Is that real? Anyway, so he's sitting there eating the goddamn food. The goddamn pork chop fall off the damn thing. Now I'm gonna tell you, the gravy did thicken up. I was very surprised. I think that's not the same gravy because I think there's some different goddamn pork chops now. We did see the goddamn green pepper. It's Ask April. I'm sorry, I'm taking over your channel.
No,
we saw the goddamn. Look at ragged ass goddamn green peppers that you put in the oven. Who the fuck fry goddamn green pork chops one night before your baby asked for a pork chop? You said no. Then the next day you gonna put the pork chop in the goddamn oven in the goddamn cake pan and throw some goddamn dishwater in that motherfucker and put some peppers on there and put it in the oven. And then you got people coming over. QB, what he did when he was eating that motherfucker.
Wait, Miss Fancy, people over.
He took a bite. Yes. He took a bite like within the first 5 minutes of the motherfucking video. It's back up. Go to his channel to see it. He's sitting there eating the motherfucking shit, and then all of a sudden he take a bite of something, and then he does this.
Stop.
You spitting the food out, because bitch, I know I've been to plenty of relatives that can't cook. He spit the food out in a napkin. Why you ain't edit that shit out? Because you made your friend look real bad. You put the food in your mouth, you chewed it, and you spit it in the napkin and put the napkin to the side, bitch.
Man.
Tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying, bitch.
He probably was hungry. That's what he was hungry.
Right. Somebody said even Dollar Tree sells Dixie Place. You had that goddamn cheap ass flimmy. You don't serve guests, and especially guests that's gonna vlog on the YouTube serving them shit. You give them a good plate. Or at least you give them.
James said she can't use what she don't have. So she ain't got no regular plate. And that'll make sense because she always. Oh, are you okay, Demetria?
Oh, Miss Demetria.
She been using that same coffee mug since I've been watching her from the beginning. So she probably don't got no damn dishes.
Can y'all
y'all hear me okay?
Great to meet you,
Yeah.
bud.
Everything okay? It's been raining. My thing been messing up. Hey, everybody.
Hey, babe.
So y'all know I come on when I better be messy real fast. When y'all say something, I can't help myself, right?
Yes.
So talking about that nigga QB and eating that food, girl, I feel like QB was being held hostage. I feel like QB had an ultimatum. Because you know, everybody that whole day, from the moment she showed that food the night before, whatever, everybody started dragging the dog heck out of their food, right? I think in QB, let's not forget, the nigga had been missing for 4 days. He came up on the 5th day. He made a video for 10 minutes singing an old stupid ass song, right?
Yeah.
Right? Then you didn't see him no more. He didn't say shit about what was going on. I think that FYE Babe, once she thought she was really getting it in and fucked up all that food and shit, and then everybody was talking about and dragging her, she said, nigga, if you still want to be on my motherfucking side of shit, you want me to drag you like I drag Bama, you come over here and eat this goddamn food. I don't care if you like it, don't like it. If you want to show your loyalty, if you want to have a rent a gang, bang, bang, whatever, thing, you got to come eat this damn food. That's why I came on my live and told him to blink twice if he was being forced to eat that shit. He didn't look happy. He looked discontented. He looked like he was upset. I say, Lord, that bitch there, she a real co-leader. She making people eat stupid ass food. She making people look all crazy and vow their loyalty. Girl, that's all I came on to say. QB, you know you ain't want to do that, boy. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. Save all the goddamn Babe Nation bitches.
She gonna compare her dinner to Nicki Minaj, talking about queens think alike. Nicki Minaj didn't make no turkey either. Girl.
Bitch, it's a lot of people, quite honestly. We gonna drag the shit out of anything. I mean, anything anybody do, period. Point blank. That's what we do around here. So I know for a fact that like different times, not Thanksgiving and shit like that, but people do have different themes and stuff like that for their holidays.
Well, maybe they was on an episode of Fear Factor. You know, you remember that TV show Fear Factor, Mr. Mishra?
What happened?
You ever watch that TV show Fear Factor where they got to eat that food, like they have to eat like they was on the episode. Maybe the people in the house, they were on the episode of Fear Factor.
Yeah, he looked as scared as fuck every time he put something in his goddamn mouth. I was just like, dang, that nigga needs some help. And then it was just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it, when I was saying you have different themes and like things for your dinners, that's the whole point. The bitch can even have a theme. Let's say you're going to have an Italian Thanksgiving. What you do is you make the goddamn lasagna. You make some fettuccine. You make a Greek salad. That's what the fuck you do, you dumb bitch. You don't do. And let me say that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm cussing and stuff. Let me stop. But ain't nobody paid attention to me on my channel when I was going off. So I'm just going to everybody else's channel when they talk about something. I jump on in and say the shit that nobody heard me say. That bitch. I can barely fry a pork chop. Oh, yeah, let me say this on Ask April shit, because she hate on you way more than me, and she talk about you. She won't say shit about me. FYE Babe, you dumb bitch. I'm saying it over here, too. I challenge you, bitch. And anytime you cook anything on your channel, I promise I'm going to come live and cook it again. Because I know I can cook better than that one bitch on YouTube. She might be the only person. I think I can cook anything she do. I can cook better. So she better not bring her raggedy ass on here and try to cook shit else. Because as soon as she cook, bitch, I'm going straight to the store and buy that shit and come back up here and fuck her up. I'm sorry, y'all was having a nice show. I know
we're still having a nice show. This Miss Ask April show is always
nice. I know my mouth. Ooh, I can't help it, but I'm on a roll.
My mouth is horrible too. But did you see? I don't know if you saw it or not. But anyway, after he took a couple bites of that shit, he kept putting his napkin up to his mouth and spitting the food in the napkin. I know that move.
Somebody find that. That's what's even funnier. I learned this from y'all. I heard somebody else say it, but then Ask April, you explained it the other day when I was listening. You know what I'm saying about how you watch the video in fast forward or something, fast speed.
The fast speed.
Yeah, watch that nigga eat that shit in fast speed. There, girl, you can tell because it's fast. You can tell how he was making faces and stopping making his face. Because like in a half a second, it would catch him to make a face. If you're doing it fast forward, you see him make the face. His face was saying, shit, I hate this bitch. He was saying a whole bunch of stuff. I was
anyway, so any face that he made, you can usually make the ugly face when you're eating food. If you're already ugly, your face will look even uglier. So we could see that shit right away.
James said he wasn't high enough.
Yeah, because the weed will make you eat shit that make it taste good, but no, they didn't work that day.
But see,
Man Boob said lasagna on Thanksgiving, I will slap you so hard your ancestors will feel it.
I know we didn't do like in my family. I can remember one time we did like an Italian Christmas.
Yeah. Like Christmas, that's what I said.
My
like
180 tried to be all creative and fancy and shit. So she tried to come up with different themes and stuff to be all fancy and to do something different. But like I say again, it's a theme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but none of her shit match. She over there at Friday House, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got two things that motherfucking match. And let me say something about them pork chops. Did y'all see them pork chops? And why she had them big ass bell peppers? Now I don't know how to cook, bitch, but at least I don't be having whole. I guess they supposed to be julienne, bitch. Them bell peppers wasn't julienne, bitch.
That is not julienne. That is not julienne. Let me tell you something.
Pork chops. I know one thing is pork chops, frying pork chops is my specialty. I took offense, you dumb bitch, for you even taking them pork chops and doing them like that. Why them pork chops look like they was albino? Why would you say albino pork chops? Why would you?
Look though, you know a person can't really cook when she one of them people like she think if she put a bell pepper or an onion on it, it's just gonna automatically be good. Bitch, everything don't taste good with bell peppers and onions, bitch. You know, like you just got some people like everything they cook, they just gotta put a bell pepper and an onion. Now it do a lot to some stuff, but not to everything. Like the bell pepper and the onion is not saving the pork chop.
But why would you put the bell pepper and onions on them big ass chunks of onion stuff on top of the meat? Now I don't cook that good. I keep telling y'all that shit. Y'all didn't see me cooking. I don't be fronting. The problem with that bitch is she stay fronting and capping. That's why I talk about her, right? I would think that you would cut the goddamn onions and bell pepper up and make them in a goddamn gravy or something, right? So you can cook down, be soft. Not just cut them up and put them on them albino ass pork chops and then put that old thin ass goddamn girl. Her gravy looked like it had sickle cell or something. What's that shit? What's that shit when you got thin blood? That's what the shit her gravy had. Her gravy needed a goddamn transfusion. Her gravy needed a whole goddamn, I don't know.
But why her baby girl asked for a pork chop the night before, and she told the baby you can't have no pork chop. The baby looked like she needs some food. She said the baby asked April. The baby asked for a pork chop. Can I have a pork chop? I don't know how she asked for it, and then she said no. She only had 5 pork chops. The girl wanted something. The girl obviously.
Well, that was the one time y'all seen that bitch being a good mother. She knew them albino pork chops wasn't fit for goddamn feeding that goddamn baby. She knew that them albino pork chops needed nothing but the help of sweet tooth Jesus, gravy Jesus, and another 4 hours of cooking. That's the one time, bitch, you did a good thing with that child. You know good damn well if you would have fed that child to one of them albino ass pork chops that night before. Oh Lord, girl, it would have been a shame and a scandal. And I don't call on people, but if I would have saw you let that girl eat that albino ass pork chop, I might have been tempted, bitch. Girl. I'm just saying, I don't mean to mean no harm, but she be doing. The only reason why I talk about that bitch so bad because she talk about everybody else and she be capping like she know how to do every motherfucking thing and like she the best at everything. Can I say something? How come she got a whole wig company? How come? I'ma say this. I buy my synthetic wigs, do my own shit. I don't claim to be popping, bitch, but I can get cute, right? How come her brand wig, bitch, was looking raggedy by Thanksgiving and my synthetic wig that I didn't wear for the last goddamn 2 months look better and more popping?
That it was jacked up when she put that hat on top of it.
Bitch is dumb.
Girl, she came on here with that hat smashed down on top of that hair. I said, girl, like let it go. Okay.
Well, now the only time you put hats on top of wigs is when it's an old wig and you don't give a fuck. You like, well, let me try to look halfway cute. Got a little sweatshirt on. Let me throw this little wig on. I know I'm getting ready this week about 2 months from getting in the trash can, but let me put a little skull cap on, a hat or something. Put some lipstick on and keep it moving.
Bitch, she didn't even try to put the cap on. Like when I wore my referee thing like a week or so ago on my show, I knew my hair was fucked up. So that's why I put the cap on and wore the referee shit that night. But what I did was make sure I burst out the ends as best I could, try to curl it up and try to do something. And I'm not even trying to be nothing but just be presentable on my channel. That bitch is supposed to be marketing a whole brand and everything else. You know what I'm saying? That girl is severely goddamn stunted. You understand what I'm saying? Like she's stunted because she always trying to pull stunts. You know what I'm saying? And she thinks she believes her own hype too much. And like you can tell them people in her chat, I'm just be looking at, I go over there now when I watch that bitch, I ain't even watch her shit today, right? Cause I watch it like way later, even if I'm up, right?
Right.
I go mainly to watch to sit there and laugh at them damn flunkies in the chat. Them hoes say, oh, they the most simple motherfucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about them because I don't give a fuck. Once she fall apart, I don't care where they catch a home at. You get what I'm saying? Them hoes is retarded. Anything she say, they can bitch just say something different, right? Because they don't know where she going with the shit. And as soon as she say something different, the same bitches be up in there talking about, oh yeah, that's what I think too, girl. I be like, y'all some retarded bitches.
Fake as hell.
Like damn. I don't even look at people that do that in my chat, right? You know how you have somebody who like you can tell they goofy in your chat, and there's no offense, right? And I would never just say nothing, but I ain't gonna lie. When somebody I see just flip to what I'm saying and they ain't say, you know what I'm saying? I see that shit and I be like, damn, they a flunky. So therefore, she probably sitting there saying, boy, I got a bunch of flunkies in this hole. That's why she keep acting like she do.
And you're right. And that's the whole point, because now they just go with whatever. So she just like, fuck it. You know, ain't no point me acting or putting on when I know they're gonna go for it anyway. They're gonna, whatever I say or do, they're gonna go for it. So why not?
Somebody's name is Y'all Need Therapy, not YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't lying. Shit.
You better preach. That shit's funny.
I could do with a couple of sessions my goddamn self.
Me too. What? These goddamn channel names are, who puts pork, who cooks pork chops the night before? It's the white meat. It's quick cooking. Like, why would you fry them?
Thank you. And then she talking about she fried them. It was like overkill. Okay, like the pig was already dead. It was just overkill. Okay, like you fried the pork chop, then you gonna soak them in some water with some onions and peppers and shit on top of it. Then you talking about you gonna put them in the oven for another hour and a half. It's like, girl, like what is you trying to make, stew? Like what is you doing with that meat? Like it's overkill.
Well, maybe she thought she was gonna smother them, April. Maybe she thought she was smothering them.
She did think she was smothering them.
Girl.
I just know one thing. Y'all heard me say on my channel 1,000 times. I did not make no goddamn gravy. But let me tell you something. The times I try to make gravy, it came out looking like that shit, and I say, oh, this not right. That bitch, like that. Right. I can look at it and say, oh, this not right. And then, like I said, why she don't ask her people? They was right up in there with her while she was cooking the dumb shit. She should have said, am I doing this right? Is this right? Can y'all help me? You know what I'm saying? Them dumb bitches, at least the people in my chat, when I'm fucking up, they be like, oh, Demetra, no, stop. Oh, my God, girl. Tell me. Them bitches, oh, yeah, girl.
But they know they going to get cussed out or blocked. Like, see, you can't tell her nothing. You can't, like she tried to say that shit about her and Bama Girl. Oh, me and Bama Girl, we can tell each other when we don't agree, or we can cuss each other out. And y'all can't do that over there with BS. Y'all can't tell her nothing. Girl, can't nobody tell you that either. Shut the fuck up, lying. Okay?
She lied.
Because as soon as somebody be like, FYE babe, that gravy look a little bit too watery, bitch, you gonna hit the block button, or they gonna be talking shit in the chat or something, girl. You already know, like, you ain't gonna go for that.
But you already know the people who she call her backup people, the people who she talked to and let a little bit in her business, you know what I'm saying? None of them people give a fuck about her. Because as soon as she showed them privately, somewhere on a call, on a video call or whatever, as soon as they showed her that motherfucking couch, with it, as soon as she showed them privately that couch with the blue lights, they should have said, nah, bitch, don't show people your stuff. Go ahead and keep it private, sis. You know what I'm saying? They should have said, but no, they was talking about, yeah, bitch, that's live. They gonna get sick with that one, bitch. You about to kill them, girl. Girl.
No, ain't nobody you, and that's exactly what they did. They just mad. They just this. They just shut the fuck up. Like, oh,
girl, they stay lying to each other over there. On that side of the street, they just be lying. They be telling Sean Bradley he cute his old Benjamin Button looking ass. They be telling Bama Girl she all right when everybody knows she a motherfucking liar and a scammer. They be telling each other a bunch of lies and shit over there. Friends like them.
Okay, so y'all remember when Sean Bradley was selling the popcorn, right? And she did a whole live. Right. She did made up that whole story with Flo over there about the shitty popcorn. Was over there telling Club Chat how they need to sell the popcorn themselves and get all the money instead of selling it and only getting a portion of it and all of this and that. And then she mad because somebody's talking about FYECATION. It's like, girl, did you forget how you made a whole video trying to stop his people from supporting him? Shut the fuck up. It's the same shit. And that's what I mean. Like she copied.
But she did that to somebody else.
Do. Huh?
I say she did that to a couple of people. I just can't remember everybody till you remember now. When you mention it, I can remember and say what I remember now. You know what I'm saying? She definitely tried to fuck up the popcorn pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? She definitely tried to mess with other people's stuff too, just like Reed with her book and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like QB tried to do Billy Boy about his man. Remember when QB tried to say that shit about the man? And just like, you know, the people she hang around, they do the same shit. Like that broke Valentine girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all still cool, but I know that I'm gonna shut up because I know she used to be in your chat. I don't know now.
That girl been gone.
But see, she was over here riding. That's what made me not like that bitch. Because she was over here riding your dick hard and heavy. And the one thing she used to always say is, I'm not in the beef sector. I'm not in the beef sector. I don't know. You know, she used to play them game over here in your chat. But as she worked her way around, she found her home over there with scammers, right? And soon as she found her home over there with them scammers, then all of a sudden she was talking shit about like with you know what I'm saying? Like different ways and doing different stuff. And that's why you got to peep game with people. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's why, like, because I had kind of forgot about her. Until like the thing came up with what was going on her channel. And then I was like, oh, they ain't lying on that girl.
Well, I ain't like that bitch in your chat because she was doing too much hollering about she ain't in the beef sector, but bitch, you all up in the business.
Yep.
Either you is or you ain't. Stop talking halfway. You know. But anywho, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get loud and stuff. But I did hear y'all talking. I feel like I want to drag somebody real quick and that bitch. So I jumped in real quick. You know.
You good.
You know, I be excited and stuff.
That's what we're doing. We just up here talking.
Yeah.
We just up here talking.
I want to come on. You can hear me do my
baked beans. Oh yes, he always talking about them baked beans. Like, dude, like, Sean Bradley. She talking about Sean Bradley and them baked beans. I mean, he can't cook either. Like, you ain't lying.
I witnessed the baked beans. Y'all know, right? I said, what the fuck? And y'all like, well, why you sitting there watching them cooking like that? Shit, that was my goddamn channel. What my sponsored event? What the fuck? He was cooking them beans. Them beans was fucked up. And I talked about them. I don't like to read double back and shit, but
yeah, you ate the beans. You was in a QB type. You was in a QB situation. You the blink.
I was
damn beans. You know what I'm saying? You should have made a shirt. They forced me to eat the beans. Shit. Hell.
Demetri, you crazy. You're so funny.
They forced me.
I'm dead serious. Y'all know QB didn't want to eat that bullshit.
I'm going over there to watch that. I am going over there. I hope he still got it up.
That's why he spit the food out of the napkin. Oh, he just put it up like with the last hour because he took it down and he put it up, but it's up. Well, let me see if it's up. Let me check for you so you ain't got to waste your time. I ain't gonna click on it, but if I see the title,
they have regular family. Why they at each other's house every holiday? They ain't got no real family.
The party spit the food out.
Yeah, I don't know why Sean Bradley, he think he can cook. Like, he always talking about, like, he cooking this and that in the holidays and he doing this and that. It sound good because you saying what you cooking, but that shit don't turn out like how you trying to make it sound. Like, just because you can put it on the stove and make it edible don't mean that it's good, okay?
That's because they got all the time. I'm sorry, I keep talking over people.
Cam.
Only thing he can do is be a good.
No, you good.
Nah, see, me and you talking the same.
I know, right? Go ahead, girl. You go ahead, girl. You go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think he do that because people don't tell people the truth. You get what I'm saying? I'll never forget. I came on here in one of my pajama things, like grandma was crazy huge, and I had a million people tell me, "Bitch, don't do that ever." You know what I'm saying? If people told them motherfuckers the dumb shit they do, they wouldn't do it. But they be sitting over there lying to them people. Shit.
Because they know they won't get blocked. They know that they can't. They know.
The video's still up. Let me see if I can fast forward it to the part that he spits his food. After he chooses, he spits it in the napkin. Hold on. Let me. I'm not going to, I'm going to mute myself so that I can.
I promise I'm about to be weak as hell, okay? I promise. If that boy is spitting that food out, and see, that's what I mean by people not having real family and friends too. Because if you gotta wait till you come on YouTube for you to be able to have company, have somebody come over your house for Thanksgiving, what was you doing all the other Thanksgiving?
I just said that when I kept talking over you, and I don't think you heard me. That's why I said too. It made me wonder: do they not have no real family and shit? And like Deanna Irvin said on her channel, didn't FYE Babe come on there bragging and shit about she gonna go see all her missing family and shit like that and all that stuff for Thanksgiving? They must have hurried up and uninvited that bitch. And then who go see people they never met during COVID? That's dumb.
Thank you.
She just be lying.
Thank you. And that's what I mean by when she be talking about her daughter this and that. Like, girl, like you just let anybody come in and out your motherfucking house or whatever. It's a whole pandemic. Hey, Lady T, babe.
I came for some live dinner entertainment.
Ooh, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on,
see, that is a plate, okay? That is Thanksgiving.
Girl, that really look like my plate. What we supposed to get on here and eat food together?
I don't have a microwave, so I have to warm my food the old-fashioned way. So when you came on, I said, you know what? I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Y'all was doing so much talking. I was like, I'm going to just sit here with my live entertainment.
Girl. And Miss April don't mind.
No, that's my sis.
What's going on?
That is the best way to warming the food up. The old-fashioned way is the best because it gets warmed up the right way.
I hate the way microwaves make your food taste.
Yeah,
it don't taste the same.
Yeah, lie right to their face. Period.
Oh, can I drag her lima beans real quick? Oh, I can't drag her lima beans over here. Well, I can't. I got this from
what? Okay, hold on. Because when I was watching that, she was like, the lima beans done at first, and then she was like, the lima beans almost done. But then I heard on your channel that she didn't soak the beans.
Yeah, because somebody else who you get along with, I don't know nothing about that shit, so I would have missed that. But I do know to soak the goddamn beans before night. I do know that much, right? But somebody else really picked up on that shit and horned in on it when they were dragging her. And I said, oh, I'm going to drag her with the same shit because, bitch, I heard you didn't even soak your lima beans, bitch. That bitch don't know how to cook nothing.
Nothing. Because your beans going to be hard. Like, you got to soften them.
At least I know if I cook beans, I would have to soak them. I would know that much.
Hey, UFO, Duchess.
I would ask somebody.
You gotta soak any beans that you making from scratch. They have to be clean. They have to be soaked. That's just your rice gotta be washed. Like it's a grain. It comes from the ground. Like what are you doing? You just throw them in a pot and just start cooking shit. The fuck?
Did y'all see them beans I posted on my wall yesterday? And I said, what the fuck is this? I got an auntie that believe in going to get all the damn donation boxes. She don't need now donation, right? But anytime they give them like them food giveaways and shit like that, you best believe she gonna drive her ass up and get one, right?
Yeah.
She take the good shit out the shit. Then she send me the shit that I ain't asked for, all the raggedy shit, right? And then I gotta get shit take up room in my little small pantry, right? Girl, I'm looking through the box. I posted a picture on my wall. Girl, I had never seen that shit before. It was called Michigan Black Turtle Beans. Y'all ever heard of that shit? I say, what the hell is a black turtle bean from Michigan? Girl, I posted a picture of them cans of beans. I said, I ain't never seen this shit before.
I ain't never heard of it. Okay, lima beans and lasagna. Okay, so let me tell y'all, because everybody is pretty much talking about like the lasagna and the pork chop. So it was lasagna, it was these overcooked ass pork chops. It was some lima beans. It was some dressing that looked like it looked like the pig slop. It just looked like, you know, when you feed your pigs or whatever, if you on a farm, that's what that dressing looked like. The let me see, what else? What else did she say she was making? She said she was gonna make some rice. Some rice and
what's the purpose of the deer on the balcony? Did I miss something?
Yeah, you can, but that's still soaking them. You can. Y'all need therapy.
I'm talking about the deer on the balcony.
Huh?
What? She got a deer?
A deer?
She got a deer on the balcony. I'm looking at this. It's a deer on the balcony,
yeah,
but
she
she
said
got
something about they put
cardboard
up a
over the.
deer.
Or maybe it's for
You got a balcony with one of them damn wrought iron balconies where the shit fall over. It looked like she covered it up and then she put a deer in there and lit the deer up and it's on the balcony.
See, the lima beans was watery too. See, yeah, so she didn't do them right. Yeah, it's called a quick. So yeah, you can basically you rinse off your beans and you can just heat up the water real quick, and then you just let them sit in there for like 30 minutes to an hour. So that it's supposed to take it speeds up the process. Basically, is what it's supposed to do.
You should be,
but she ain't do nothing, though, did she?
I came out of a right either. They said that she didn't do cook. Well, I don't know nothing about baking either, so I can't drag too much shit I don't know about. But I heard everybody else dragging their motherfucking pie, and apparently she made the pie without cooking the crust or something.
Oh, it probably was a pre-made crust, like a pre-made crust, and you're supposed to put it in the oven for like a few minutes before you add the filling. But the truth about that is, I'm not gonna drag it too bad because that's more so for like apple pies or like that, the fruity pies with a lot of liquid. Is more so for that than like if she was making a sweet potato pie. But I don't know what kind of pie was she making.
It was some type of orange pie, so either it was potato or pumpkin. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And see, I don't know too much of nothing. I can't drag it, but I can laugh at other people dragging it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And other people was definitely dragging that damn pie crust and the pie. So I don't know.
And string beans.
They drag her beans too,
and and some string beans too. And see, I'm all for like I said, like Christmas. Like I don't make the traditional dinner because it's like we just had it for Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
So like I usually make like a big breakfast, like a brunch style big breakfast, and then I'll do like some later on. Like that's the day I probably would make a lasagna. Probably do like some different kind of wings and just do some desserts and stuff like that, a dessert table, and just do some different foods and stuff like that. But Thanksgiving, I mean, do what you gonna do, but none of the food went together was the problem. It's like you don't gotta. It was no theme to it. It was just like, let me just cook whatever in the house. It was like a potluck.
She did no Thanksgiving shopping. She just pulled shit out her goddamn freezer.
Yeah, she just pulled whatever was out the house. Talking about she paid cash for all that. Girl, is that why you ain't had?
Oh, wait. Is that supposed to be something to brag on? That's supposed to be bragging work. A lot of people in America spend cash for their groceries.
That ain't nothing to brag on. She gave dude the Yamp card. She gave the dude the Yamp card. He went and gave it to his wife to use at the store, and she ain't had none, so she just ate. She just cooked everything she had in her house.
Girl, a lot of people don't eat turkey for Thanksgiving, but they have the usual sides usually. I know people who just don't like turkey, but they'll have like fried chicken with.
Yeah, some people might do like some baked chicken instead, or might do a ham or a beef roast or something like that.
Order regular side dishes with it.
Right.
You know.
I mean, it was no soul. Like no soul. It was like nothing. It was just like different shit. Just like she killed me. She was like, I gotta make some rice. She said it like 3 times. Like, I gotta make the rice. Like, what is up with that rice? You got some hard ass beans, some wet ass pork chops, some meaty ass too much meat lasagna, some meat and some noodles. Like, what the fuck is going on, girl?
Now with the lasagna, I do know that you can use as a substitute to the ricotta cheese. You can use cottage cheese. So when I first saw her, because that was at the beginning, I saw that part. So when she was using the cottage cheese, I promise. The only thing I thought about,
I do that. I do ricotta and cottage. I mix them together.
I thought about. I say she must live somewhere like me, because bitch, I can't find no ricotta cheese in none of these stores about where I live. Like for real, I have to go like to a big store like outside of my neighborhood. Because I can't find, like when I was trying to make my last lasagna, I went to 2 different stores that's closed, and girl, I could not find that. I had to Google like what can I use as a substitute, and that's how I found that it can be cottage cheese. Mm-hmm. You know, but she still didn't look like she was.
Yeah, I mixed mine together.
Yeah,
but Yeah.
But you have
So
to blend it.
okay, 'cause I'm confused on what kind of lasagna it was. It was a regular lasagna or Alfredo? Because I think I seen somebody say Alfredo.
I don't know, but I thought I saw cheddar cheese on it.
I've had lasagna.
It looked orange.
You know what? Y'all need therapy. I'm gonna be all the way honest. When I was in the store shopping for like my last minute stuff, I was craving spaghetti. Like I'm that type of person. Like I make like, you know, all this food or whatever, like Sunday dinner, and I just gotta have spaghetti. Like to me, like spaghetti is like not a main dish; it's more like a side. So I don't know. I was swear to God, I was about to make some spaghetti because that's what I wanted. I wanted some greens, some yams, macaroni, and some spaghetti, but I didn't do it. But I was okay. So cottage cheese is gross, y'all. Now you cook with it.
I think a lot of people must be looking at this video because it's buffering. I can't even see, but I swear when I tell you, I saw him take a bite of some food and then immediately put a napkin in there and do like that and then ball it up and put it to the side. I swear, I won't lie about stuff. I'm gonna find it because that's how determined I am. But it's buffering. I can't even. And I got it on 2 times the speed, so it is what it is.
It's probably his. Like,
but I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, this how. Okay, why if you're gonna have people at your house and you're a big time queen on the YouTube, why are you serving people on goddamn cheap ass paper plates and goddamn nobody got a glass? He drinking out a goddamn water bottle, liquor bottles all around. Ain't you supposed to be a diva? What about a nice proper setting for a damn Thanksgiving meal? If you're gonna be vlogging, bitch, you ain't gonna come to my house and we gonna be like, you can be like, can I vlog in your house? Yeah, what you gonna vlog? Eating? Oh, bitch, you gotta have a real plate, a real fucking knife, and real goddamn glass. Bitch, you're not gonna make me look bad because you over here eating goddamn food that I cook. Oh, hell no.
Wait, does she even have a table though? Does she even have a kitchen table?
Yeah, she said she made
paper plate and drinking out the water bottle.
You're supposed to eat
Wait, but does she even have a kitchen table? Right.
The table got cups.
I've never seen.
I've never eaten Thanksgiving on a paper plate.
Newbie.
And we've never eaten off of our regular, you know, like the everyday plate.
Right.
What's going on? You know, to China. That's the point of having.
Exactly.
Right.
And then you have like remember you had to take and clean the forks with the cleaning out that other stuff. And you got a gravy bowl and
everything. The table is laid and everybody sits there and we eat properly and that look like that's just a bachelorette apartment, a bachelor's apartment. Food everywhere, napkins on the table, drinking out water bottles, paper plates and shit, pork chop falling off the goddamn paper plate. And he up here talking and eating goddamn deer on the goddamn balcony and shit. What the hell? And you a queen and a diva and you the CEO of a fucking wig company? Bitch.
Are clutch, they're quick. Hey, I ate my food on a paper plate. I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't have company either. It was just
it's
me.
Okay to eat it on a paper plate, but she's the queen. She's the queen of the back sector of the YouTube. Don't be.
Did she ever show a table? Did she ever show
it? Ain't even really no table. It's like this little round thing, like look like an accent table. She don't even got an actual dining space.
That's what I was gonna ask April. Does she even have a dining room table or a kitchen table? Well, she don't even got a dining room
table. But the fact that if I'm gonna have, see, this is the thing. I say this when Miss asked April. She said, so this is the thing. When she says that, I know she's getting ready to say something prolific. This is the thing. If you're gonna have somebody coming to your house vlogging what you fucking slopped together and cooked, and then you're gonna have them vlogging eating a motherfucking meal, bitch. I don't care how bad my food is, bitch. It's gonna be, you're gonna use one real knife, one real fork. It's gonna be a proper setting. You're gonna use a real motherfucking plate and a real goddamn glass. Because you representing me in my motherfucking house. And look what you're doing. You dragging my motherfucking shit. Ain't nothing wrong with eating off of paper plates and shit, but y'all supposed to be the king and the queen and the princesses and shit. How about that? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Presentation is everything when it comes to food.
Especially when your food is falling off the plate now, dude. Come on now. You on camera and your damn pork chop fell on the floor. What the fuck? And she already told Leah she can't have a pork chop the night before because she only had 5 and you gonna drop one on the floor. I hope you blew it off. What did he do with it after he dropped it? Oh my God. Bye, Duchess.
Okay, it actually fell on the table, which looked like it hadn't been washed down since the night before when she started cooking and shit. And then what happened to the tablecloth? I mean, like, really? There's just little things. Like, I'm not really a snob like that. If it's just me, whatever. But if I'm gonna have company over, and you're gonna be vlogging,
that's the thing when you don't have company. I mean, my table was downstairs set, like I had all the desserts like on my dining room table and stuff like that. I mean, me personally, I ate on paper plates. I'm the one washing my dishes. So.
You can.
But all my kids, everybody, they ate on regular dishware. But that's what you keep your nice stuff for, gatherings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
that's assuming she got some of that nice shit. Let me just say, it ain't about being bougie and stuff like dragging. Like people do the best they can with what they have, and they can feel good and proud of whatever they have. For me, I like to drag this bitch and talk about everything because that's exactly what the fuck she do. And so therefore, even when like for myself, I talk about myself. If I'm not normally judgmental like that and a snob like that and look at everybody's little stuff, that bitch there, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all that. Cause you come on here fronting like you better than everybody. You come on here bragging and acting like you just got the best shit, like you were just born with a silver spoon in your motherfucking mouth. But yet nothing that you do and stuff match up to that.
Right. The only thing that gets a proper presentation is a goddamn can-ass cranberry. She can put the cranberry at least in a goddamn designer bowl, and the damn shit came from a goddamn can. Okay? The only thing that got proper presentation. A cute baby over here waving a goddamn pie out of a motherfucking box like it's a goddamn dessert or trophy. These niggas has lost their motherfucking mind. Fake ugly motherfucker.
Listen, can I ask y'all something?
Like it's a hood.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, Nubiology, how you doing?
Oh my God, Sherry.
Eat tomatoes and onions cut up in your collard greens.
What you said?
Do anybody else eat tomatoes, fresh tomatoes and onions cut up in your collard greens?
Oh, I had that one time when I was highly offended. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My mother tried to get it for me one year, and I'm like, no, miss.
No.
I tried it. I like it.
But I cannot eat mine without it. I cannot eat it.
But like maybe for like a regular dinner for Thanksgiving, I like it to be traditional. And she tried that stuff on a regular Thanksgiving, crushed red peppers and tomatoes and stuff. I'm like, what is all of this? No, I want turkey, collard greens, little vinegar, little sugar, oil. The regular. I don't want all that fancy shit on Thanksgiving.
Right. Let me tell y'all, I don't do holidays of any kind. I don't do them, but I was duped this year. My daughter was doing her first Thanksgiving with her new husband and all of this. So she called me like, Ma, they in the middle of moving. So she's like, Ma, will you help me cook? And can we do it at your house? I said, yeah, I'll help you. My daughter went and brought them damn groceries, dropped me and them groceries off at my house, and I didn't see her till 4 o'clock the next day.
Stop playing.
Oh.
Stop playing. Oh, she played.
Did you come back to cook food?
Huh?
Did you cook it?
I cooked everything. She was gonna come back. I'm tired. I'm gonna come back in the morning and help you finish up.
Oh wow.
I mean, had me cook all of that.
No,
she brought about $300 worth of groceries. So, and everybody abandoned me except for my 17-year-old. I'm gonna do something nice for him.
Oh my God.
He's a real MVP. He stayed up with me all night, listening to music, cooking greens, and carrying on. He made a couple of the cakes for me. And then she showed up at 4 o'clock. Her and her kids and her husband ate, fixed some to-go plates, and left.
Wow.
Oh, she played too much.
I know you pissed. I know you were pissed. But you made the best of it.
No. Oh my God.
Fool me once, shame on you. She won't get me again.
I don't know why I'm yawning.
Yeah, because Christmas coming up. She got to plan a Christmas meal now.
You better not dot that door or call my number and I'm in it.
So what did you make?
I'm weak. Oh my God, right.
What did you make though?
That was the setup.
turkey, ham, macaroni dressing, pasta salad, potato salad, 2 sweet potato pies, a German chocolate cake, a strawberry cake.
Damn.
What the heck? Yams, of course. Did I say collard greens? And
Yeah,
and the
we said it before.
Tell you about these collard greens. So she called her daddy before he came in from work and told her, well, mama gonna cook. So everybody excited because I don't do holidays. So he said, well, baby, I'll bring you some greens.
Right.
This fool came in here with, you know, those leaf-sized garbage bags. He came in here with two of those. Yeah. 2 of them. And then he fell asleep. No. I'm gonna help you get some of the greens. Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
I'm weak. Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
The only thing about that is that collards are big, but still, oh my God.
Two leaf-sized bags?
Yeah. A leaf bag. Oh my God.
2 of them. But you know, we live in Mississippi, so people sell vegetables and stuff off of the back of their truck. They just go and park. And so some guy he found, they were good and they were pretty. They were clean and a lot, you know how when you end up throwing a lot of leaves away, they're yellow or whatever. Those greens were pretty. Wherever he got them from, I want some more, but I don't need none. I went on while I cleaned them and I put half of them in the freezer and cooked the other ones. We won't need greens again until mid-June.
Oh my God.
Wow.
No, why they do you like that?
Crazy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Damn, the Duchess.
Huh?
She said she made 8 sweet potato pies. Only made 4.
Oh, Duchess. Oh. See, I didn't make none. I'm making a couple tomorrow because I didn't make no sweet potato pie. I didn't make no sweet potato pie, no peach cobbler, no pecan pie. I just didn't. I didn't
no.
My mama made a pineapple upside down cake and a couple. I didn't make none of my cheese. I didn't make no dessert. Matter of fact, my mama made a couple desserts she made, and that was it.
Potato and the pecan.
Huh?
Pecan. You said pecan. I said pecan. So what you making the
pecan.
Sweet potato and pecan pie?
Yep, I'm gonna make that tomorrow. Just because I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna make some more macaroni because the kids want some more macaroni. I still got some greens and some yams and some. I think I still got some mashed potatoes. That's pretty much all I still got left. So I got some kielbasa, some fresh kielbasa. I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna make some. I got some ribs, a couple of slabs of baby back ribs. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow with the size that we got and make some dessert.
Stop lying. You know you're gonna make some goddamn pork chops.
I cannot make gravy either. All my gravy comes out of a can.
Miss Ass April gonna throw on some.
You can make gravy. Don't do that to yourself.
And then she gonna make some lasagna with 3 strands of damn.
Burn me out from the pork chops, okay? I'm not.
How many goddamn rolls of damn lasagna roll of pasta are you gonna put in your goddamn lasagna, Miss Ass April? You gonna put some spinach in it?
I am not. I ain't doing no lasagna and I ain't doing no pork chops.
That long thing was spinach. That's what that was.
I'm waiting on Demetri to come on and do her lasagna and pork chops.
She put spinach in it.
I did do that though. That'd be fun. We could do a newbie said challenge. Everybody come on and do a lasagna and a pork chop challenge.
That'd be cool. I can show fuck up me some pork chops. But I heard that that bitch. Let me tell you, that bitch you when she was dragging and doxing me, bitch. The bitch had talked about the size. She talked about them skinny ass, but she said I had bought some skinny ass steaks. Girl, that was funny. I never heard nobody drag the size or the weight loss or weight size of a goddamn piece of meat. So now when I go to the store, I be like, I didn't know I was buying like the anorexic meat, but I do know I'm buying the cheaper packaged meats. Have you ever seen somebody go, girl, I don't pick, you know they got rolls and rolls in the refrigerator thing? and like you know how it be stacked up, you gotta move it. Bitch, I move every chicken wing, every pork chop pack until I find every $3 and $4 pack, bitch. I'll move through all the $5, $6, girl. People can't even get there. I be just moving stuff. Girl, shit, I don't know. So next time I got to for the cook-off, I'm gonna have to make sure I buy some fat pork chops, not no anorexic pork chops.
I'm gonna have to do turkey chops.
I can do lasagna, but I don't eat pork, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do turkey chops. I don't want no pork chops.
Well, yeah, them turkey chops are good. I like cooking a turkey chop.
I think I got that idea from you, Miss Ass April. Or you were talking about it.
The turkey chop.
I don't eat pork either. I don't eat pork. Mr. eat it, so I know how to make pork chops, but I don't eat them.
Well, I know how to make it in the stove. I bought about 4 or 5 pork chops when I did my big grocery shopping. Girl, whenever y'all ready for that, I got about 4 or 5 packs of pork chops up there ready to go. Okay.
5 pork chops and a pan of lasagna challenge.
Yeah, we gotta do both.
Okay, so
because I want some lasagna anyway, because I just made a lasagna like a week or 2 ago and I didn't even get none. I was mad as hell.
Well, a couple people do lasagna. Take your pick. I'm gonna do pork chops. I bought all this. I got a bunch of pork chop shit, and I don't want to go together groceries for the lasagna shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this special cheese. I might do it depending on when y'all do it. Who gonna host that?
You want to do it tomorrow? We can do it for Sunday dinner.
You was doing the cooking before.
I
was saying Demetria should host it. You already had the cooking on her channel.
Yeah, with Demetria.
Okay, where y'all want to do it?
You tell us when.
Yes, like want to do it tomorrow since it's Sunday.
Oh wait, no, because I already got food.
I want to do it Sunday because I already got. I gotta make use of my.
What about next week? I mean next Sunday or next Saturday or Sunday.
I'll host it, and y'all can tell me who I want to participate, and I'll do the little promos. You know how I do when I'm doing something for real, and I'll make it real cute.
Okay, cool.
So who doing it? I'm doing it.
You doing it?
I'm doing it.
No, I'm saying I'm hosting it, but who participating?
I gotta figure out what I want to prepare. Okay, so I might make a vegan. I might do the dessert or the lasagna.
Wait a minute, I thought we was all it's a challenge. I thought we was all making lasagna.
We can all do it. However,
well, pork chops or lasagna. Demetria doing pork chops.
Guess what though? We didn't set up here and drag the shit out. We didn't set up here and drag the shit out of all her food. So everybody said that everybody can do something better than that bitch, right? Because we didn't drag her, right? So really, truthfully, to make it easy, like depending on what you got in your house or whatever, you can pick any one of the dishes that bitch cook and show how to do it right. See, what we do over here, this is not my
we teach.
I believe in the build a bitch foundation. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're gonna do a whole build a bitch and show you bitch how to cook everything she cooked wrong. Just whatever you want to cook, just show up on that next Sunday and we're gonna cook the shit. One of them dishes that she cooked, somebody do it right, depending on whatever you want to cook in your house. I'm definitely doing the pork chops.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing the lasagna. Y'all remember she had lima beans, she had rice, she had cakes, she had pies, she had dressing. Or if y'all want to double up, but I'm just naming the shit that I know she named, y'all. What else she named? Was that it?
I'm gonna do turkey chops, just like she did the goddamn pork chops, but not like she did them. But
you gonna do them just
now,
like
I'm just showing how to fry the pork chops properly. I'm addressing them albino ass pork chops. Now I don't know how to what she did, smother them, whatever the fuck she did. I can't show her how to do that shit better.
Who fell off?
I think they was smothered.
That's Chick Chanel.
Oh, okay.
Well, normally smothered pork chops is made in a cast iron skillet and it's made on the stove. After you fry the pork chops, you didn't take the pork chops out and you put some grease in there. You fry some flour, then you fry your onions, or you fry your onions and peppers and stuff, and then you make some roux, and then you put the pork chops back in there, put a little water on the motherfucker, and let it simmer. That's motherfucker smothered.
Okay, so that bitch didn't do none of that shit. So what the hell was that she made?
No, and that's the whole thing, because what makes the gravy is the roux from the meat. It's like the broth and the natural juices and stuff from the meat that you cook. So she just took out dry ass, fried up, hard ass pork chops out the grease, threw it in the damn pan, and just threw a bunch of water and some packaged powder shit,
Ooh,
water from the sink, water from the dishwasher water. Shout out to Rita.
And you know what? This just goes to show how much she don't love them people over there, right? It's a bunch of flunkies she got. She knows she got a bunch of flunkies. They had people up in there talking about, oh, I'm gonna try that. So you mean to tell me that them bitches sat there and watched her do that, and that's not even the right way to do the shit? So what did she make?
Something.
They sat there and they let her do that shit. Hey, CPR nurse. Hey, UNC girl. I was about to say, hey, UNC girl.
Boy, that girl there.
This boy said mud water. It sure enough was mud water. That shit looked horrible. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Why is that shit moving around like that, girl? You better not tilt that pan. All that shit on the floor.
Y'all making me
we seen you drop that. Well, I'm about to see you drop that pork chop on purpose. I'm gonna know if you dropped it on purpose, QB. Okay.
Maybe she really got an old ass man that's her sugar daddy, because all her food was real watery and soft. Maybe they can't eat solid foods around that bitch. Maybe we just don't know the other agenda. They say she got a bunch of different niggas slipping through there at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she got an old ass man. Or maybe a bunch of her men don't got no teeth, like Eric and them. So maybe she
right. Thank you. I was about to say Eric ain't got no teeth.
That is a Latino because the food was mad. No shade to the Latinos out there, salute. But it was mad orange. It was like she was mad at you, Sazon or something like that.
Nah, I can't put it on that because I don't know nothing about all that.
It's like Demetra said, we all roast and gag each other. That's what we do. But when you are not good at something, or you not right in this, and like me, like I told you, April, the house that I live in was built in 1901. This house is old as shit. Every time I put something else falling down, everything on life support. I can't talk about nobody's house. I mean, it's nice, it's livable, but this house is old as, you know what I'm saying? It's an old Victorian.
Yeah, that's
like
a good old house. I love that house. Oh my God. I ain't even seen it and I know I love it.
I live in a pre-war building. So it's been here.
But yeah, and that's why, like Demetra said, like to build a bitch foundation, because you want you know, it's a message in the mess. Like, put it like that. Like, you can drag a bitch, you can talk shit or whatever, but you can also show them a better way or give them a message within what you're trying, what you're saying also.
What's that garlic toast? What's that in abused thing?
That's some fucked up damn lasagna with spinach in it.
Now, I used to really make my lasagnas back in the Gap for real stuff. I do like to make a vegetable lasagna with like a lot of different fresh vegetables in it.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some smothered ribeyes since everybody else making smothered something. Another.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I don't even know. I don't even.
How about if I just make a turkey? Was Thanksgiving?
I don't even know if you can make ribeye, smothered ribeye steak.
You make a goddamn turkey. Shit.
I was just saying, since we were trying to smother some pork chops, let me go ahead and try that steak.
I'm from Spanish. Use adobo and Larry's, okay? Depends. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I mean?
Zasan Goya.
Oh, I love Goya. I love Sazon. I love all that shit.
Yes.
Y'all know I got all that shit in my house. Goya,
Goya set off the chicken. Woo. Set off.
Now, whoever doing the smothering, I think that woman had a cook. I cannot make gravy to save my life. It looked like some gray fluffy stuff every time I try.
Every time I try to make gravy to it, do not come out right. I'll keep trying.
And that's I learned.
You said gray. I'm weak.
You have to do it. You have to start it off slow. Make sure that your roux has color though, because if your pork chops are light brown,
and that's because that's the base is the roux. If the roux, yeah,
and you usually cook that roux until it's brown, and then once it's brown and smooth, because you got to have enough oil to make it smooth, so when you put the warm water in it, it doesn't lump up, and you have to mix that up to where it's going to be watery, but all the lumps are out of it. That's when you put your pork chops, your chicken back in, back in that that sauce. You let it thicken up a little bit. If it's in a Dutch oven or a cast iron skillet, cover it, stick it in the oven, and give it, 30, 45 minutes. Shut the oven off, and when it cools down to warm, your gravy's gonna be perfect. I don't understand
but I ain't trying
I
no
get the
camera. Y'all want to
concept
get
of
a
what
laugh with me.
she was doing.
Yep, Cole's
Now, I'm
World.
gonna tell you something
I
that
get
my
the
mother
concept
does
that
with her gravy.
she probably
Oh, I was saying something my mother does when her gravy is not as dark as she wants it to be. She takes instant coffee and puts a little of that in there to darken it. She do a good job. Mine, I wouldn't feed it to my dog.
Better.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Better on stovetop.
Just a little, because it's not just enough not to give a big overpowering coffee taste.
Right.
It just brings color out.
Right.
That makes sense.
I just want to let you know
But yeah,
that I'm gonna
I
make.
get what I get.
I'm not gonna make much, and I just want to add on what she didn't have on the table. I'm gonna do rice and peas and some cow foot, and I'm gonna drink later. Okay, no liquor until later.
Thank you. Not at 9 o'clock
No,
in the morning.
they took mine.
Thank you very much, choir. Thank you, choir. Thank you.
Yes, TG is better on stovetop. Yeah, when you make that, in a nice cast iron skillet, like you just make it all in the same, because it really makes a difference when if you take your meat out and then try to make your gravy separate, like you really could tell the difference. Make your gravy based on all the juices and what you got left over.
Yeah, it makes me want. She got tired.
Build it up from there.
She got tired, and then she decided, okay, well, I'll put it in the pan without assembled up, and I'll just throw some hot water over and stick it in the oven. You just missed the whole roof concept, because it's not going to thicken up.
Yeah,
it's going to water up, and your meat's going to look gray. It needs a transfusion.
Yeah, and it's gonna be overcooked, and it's just gonna be a mess. Like, and then it's lazy cooking too, right? Because it's like, let me just throw all this in this pan and throw it in the oven.
Yeah,
it's lazy cooking. You ain't gotta look at it.
I done had some of them moments, and the food came out fly. I was like, kids was like, "Oh, this is fire!" I'm like, "Really? Okay, let me keep that in my mental Rolodex."
Well,
there you go.
I just want to let you ladies know that we missed a couple people. Hello.
I feel you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just want to let you ladies know that we missing a couple people in the band, and I'm going to get on my scooter and see who is dead round there at the funeral home. What that girl was cooking. That dishwater, that pork chop looked like it was in a dish sink. So anyway, I'm gonna get on my scooter and get me a drink, and I'm gonna go and see could I find out who is dead.
Hey, Miss Davy.
How you doing, Davy?
Chocolate Dixon. They said QB was over there eating it. We about to go see in a minute.
What you say?
They said he was eating it and spitting it out.
Okay, that's all right. I'll let y'all know. I'm going around here. I'm gonna get me a drink, and I'm gonna get on my scooter, and I'm going around there by the funeral home.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see how many bodies laid out there around there by the funeral home.
Well, we know we got a mortician on deck on the YouTube, so we're gonna get a discount on burying bodies around this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, ladies, I'll catch up with y'all in a few minutes. Let me get on my round before I have 1-2 minutes. Can't get up. Cause tonight is the night I get on that chandelier with no panties on. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Wait a minute. What happened?
So you said what time?
She gonna
What
get
kind
the
with
nurse. The nurse,
the
she gonna have
challenge
her
gonna
still
be?
gonna be on the center there with no panties on. I'm like, you go,
I
girl.
think
I
Demetri
call
gonna do
bad.
like a
Call him.
promo trailer and stuff, or like a thing on her channel or on her community feed or something. How she used to do
I
it.
guess I do it like, I don't wake up early, but since it's gonna be a challenge and since it's gonna be for Sunday dinner, I guess we do it like what? Like I guess early for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Or like 3, like early afternoon.
Oh, that's the type of time.
I think 4 is
That's the
good
type of time I'm talking about.
Yeah, you talking about 4 Eastern time?
Yeah,
Then,
that's
Pam?
4. We can do 4.
That's 4
I'm
Eastern time.
4.
I'm Central
No,
time.
I would more so 3 Eastern. I mean, no, 3 my time, which is Central, which is 4 o'clock Eastern, and it's 1 p.m. Central, and it's 2 o'clock in Mountain Standard Time. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3
okay.
o'clock Central.
Demetria, what state are you in?
I'm in Houston, baby. Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. So,
I got family down there.
We'll be
So
at
I'm
on
in-
the
I'm
4
in
o'clock
Central.
hour then.
And that's where Bay is right now. Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be
My
at
sweetheart's
3
down there.
o'clock p.m. next Sunday, and that's Central Standard
Okay, I
Time
can do that.
at 4 o'clock and 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. Okay, and I'll definitely make up a flyer and I'll get busy on that, and I'll just say,
So are we making a
Be
smothered
exciting.
dish
A view.
or just a
Check
dish?
the back chat. Check the private
we
chat.
making what we making.
Oh, okay.
What we making is the dishes that she fucked up, like the fried pork chops.
Oh,
I'm gonna show how to, because I make fried pork chops very well. So I'm gonna just show how to properly fry pork chop, bitch. I'm talking to that bitch. As April gonna do lasagna, right?
Yep.
But you can do more than one dish in different ways, so it don't matter if 2 people do lasagna, 2 people do. Now somebody needs to show how to do them smothered pork chops, because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But then I found out that wasn't even
I'll do
smothered
those.
pork chop she did. So hell.
No, she did. Basically, that's why I say it was overkill, because she cooked the meat twice, 2 different ways. Like, no. She fried the pork chops, then which I get it, because if you make like country fried steak or something like that, you fry it first and then like you smother it with gravy or whatever. But that's more like you make a gravy separate, not like you're smothering it, so
don't forget she has some bad non-pre-soaked lima beans. So if somebody want to show how to properly cook them lima beans, they can do that.
I'm doing beans.
Okay. Somebody said she had fucked up the oh Lord. Now this somebody can do this easy. I might do this to go as a side for my food. Child, somebody need to do them green beans. Then they make green beans. Shit. But y'all can make whatever y'all want, but it's gonna be basically.
Anybody gonna do green beans? Somebody gotta make some rice. Don't make no gooey gummy ass rice.
Girl, are you talking about regular rice or?
And that's all I can make is sticky rice.
What kind of rice?
No, she just kept saying she had to make some rice.
Lord have mercy.
I guess white rice probably. Wait a minute, Blaze, I'm trying to get you.
Yeah, so any one of them dishes, you know what I'm saying? And be ready to cook it and have everything set up, because we actually we doing a build a bitch, you know what I'm saying? So we got to really show her how to do it. And then we have to I'll make sure we have some content and stuff. So in the meantime, while we're cooking and stuff, waiting, we can be talking about other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that sounds like fun.
You know what? If my daughter is not busy next Sunday, if it's okay with it's gonna be on the platform, I'm gonna get her to come on and make a rig. My daughter makes really.
I do a dessert.
So while we're cooking,
Yes, blazing.
Hold on, everybody was talking at one time. What happened?
My bad. I'm sorry. I was answering the chat because they were saying, what about the pies? And like I said, I got to go see what pie she made, but I'll make a pie. I'm going to do a lasagna and I'll do a dessert. But I don't know what kind of pie she made, so I'm going to have to go see. Yeah,
I don't know a potato, because it was definitely orange. I know that.
Okay. Oh, well, shit. Maybe I'll wait and do my sweet potato next when we do this thing. Okay. I'm going to do a potato pie. Okay. All right.
The best thing, I know you're a friend. I know that you appreciate and support Rita, right? Ask April, correct?
Yeah, Rita's cool.
The best video to watch, to see everything, they had a lot of good videos, but the best one that showed it more clearly was on Rita channel. When she showed that video, she showed every dish. If you want to know what to cook for the challenge, every dish is on Rita shit highlighted.
Oh, cool. Okay, thank
Cause that's why I saw all the different food that I missed on her on that bitch video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, because I was just going like listening to her talk, and I know everybody was talking about the lasagna and the pork chops, but she was naming off some other shit she did, and she showed that nasty ass dressing. It was sweet potato, so I'm gonna do the sweet potato. I'm not making my sweet potato pies tomorrow. Then I'm gonna wait till next Sunday when we do the challenge.
And yes, it is definitely the purpose of this thing is to drag the shit out of FYE Babe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll make mashed potatoes and Kool-Aid.
Cause she made some mashed potatoes too, huh?
Yeah, I'll make mashed potatoes.
Okay, Blazing.
Did she put some pepper in them this time?
So she made rice, mashed potatoes, and what? Rice and mashed potatoes. And what else did she have? Well, I guess beans, and then she made lima beans and string beans. Like it's just a bunch of. See, that's what I'm saying. She was just cooking whatever was in there.
Did she make them fucking mashed potatoes with that lemon pepper and that goddamn whisk? This bitch, cause she. Do you know that other utensils besides a goddamn whisk hole? Who uses a whisk as a major as a major utensil in the goddamn kitchen?
Chocolate.
The whole could have went to the Dollar Tree.
When you them lines make you strong for a little minute. She probably and then just went to town with the
you know I can't hate it now. Y'all messy. I'm not messy like that.
Let me get my whisk. Hold on.
That shit made her strong. I did not say that. That was y'all that said that. I'm just saying what y'all said.
I ain't say nothing. Y'all know I don't be being messy, girl. I'm just on here trying to have a good pattern.
I know you don't be being messy, girl.
Girl, you know that's a damn lie. I'm messy as hell. That's why. Let me be messy.
Oh my God, they talking about y'all got to get some sewer water and some mud water for them pork chops. Y'all need some sewer water and then some mud water.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't participate in that shit. I don't even live nowhere where I can just pick up no sewer water real quick. Thank God.
Child, them veggies floating in her soup pork chop because she didn't have her veggies cooked down. They were still raw. That's why her veggies were floating in her little pork chop soup.
That's what I said, Blazing. It tripped me out. I say, what the fuck is them big ass green peppers and God, that was so wild. I tripped out.
They were just sitting up there, just like hello. They were just sitting there, like what now?
Girl, I be forgetting I got a whiz too. I be using that's why when I was doing my cooking show, they start. But I told you, my people would tell me when I'm fucking up. They would talk about Demetra, go use your other thing. They know good and damn well I got the right stuff, and I refuse to use it. I'm gonna do everything with a damn fork and spoon out my damn drawer. That's just me just being hood and raggedy, and I got all the proper utensils. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all start talking about that bitch with that whisk, I say, "Ooh, I better tighten up and use my right stuff." See, you can learn a lot from a drag. You know what I'm saying? When people drag other people, for real. When you see people drag other people, like you do, you be like, "Ooh, I need to tighten up." I didn't know that was a problem. You know what I'm saying?
But that's when you take constructive criticism well.
Right.
You incorporate it.
What she was talking about?
If they tell her anything about her phone and stuff, she's straight gonna block their ass. They know better. They better not tell her she doing something wrong.
So you mean to tell me from earlier when I was just in the comment section? In fact, I wasn't even. I was just in the cloud.
You thought she was doing a parody.
That today on her live, she was still doing them legal threats. Today. Hi, y'all.
I didn't hear you, love.
I heard April saying earlier, like way earlier. You was about. I wasn't in the chat yet. I was out. I heard you saying that she's still the part that she was blaming the family. Are you talking about she was still doing that today on that live? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I ain't see it either.
What you talking about from the other day as April? Because you had said it
today. She said it today.
So she doubled back and doubled down on that
today. She was talking about the family or what she
But if she if she think that what Brianna doing or what she's done for any reason, if she truly think it's so appalling, you know what I'm saying, like taking advantage or exploiting the family and stuff like that, why would she in turn come back around and what's the word? Scandalize that family name? And then why would she do that when Bama Girl was still saying, you know what I'm saying, that but Bama Girl was still trying to summarize their name too. So both them hoes ain't worth shit. Period. For real. Let me shut up. For real though.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. And that's my whole thing. But see, my thing is like, and really, I was really surprised because I'm just like, she just keeps going further and further. Like, whatever you say about Brianna, whatever you speculate, whatever. But my thing is, how you gonna say that they've been plotting on Bama for a month? Plotting how? Like, how did they plan this boy's death? For Bama to come out here, for that to be a reason for them to go in on her or go after her for whatever. Like, I just don't get that part. That needs to be explained. Like, FYE, we need you to explain how. Now, you saying that they were plotting against Bama Girl for over a month. How did they know that this incident, whatever's going to happen, for them to be able to go in on Bama Girl? Like, that needs to be explained because I don't understand that. And then for you to even go further and say that the family is scamming with a YouTuber, like, yeah, that's crazy to me. That's crazy.
It's trashy. And did y'all see
like
that?
Like when she's talking about somebody getting a restraining order.
Girl, she full of shit.
Well, the thing I understand, this young man has died. He hasn't been buried yet. Why are people focusing on her and Bama Girl? Why are we discussing it like that? Bama Girl, why did you bring this up to the YouTube like this? We could have discussed this and being more professional. See, y'all bring fuck shit to the beef sector, okay? We could have been discussing how unjust this situation was, how we saw the tapes and what had happened, and maybe there was mental illness, maybe there was police abuse, maybe there was other things. But you're gonna bring this in here talking about something. You remember the little boy used to bring you eyes. They had nothing to do with nothing. And then people calling the family liars and stuff. Do you think this family needs this motherfucking shit going on right now? And see, this is the thing that does make this section fucked up, because people like Bama Girl and people like goddamn fucking Titty Babe. So unnecessary. This young man is still passed, and then y'all doing GoFundMe and collecting cash apps and shit behind this shit, whipping up goddamn mashed potatoes Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Hey, that young man is still dead, and we still don't know the bottom of this. But why are we not talking about that? Because you done brought this motherfucking fuck shit over here. We already had enough fuck shit to talk about with your motherfucking monkey ass. We didn't need this. Bama Girl, that goddamn camera slippage is enough. I done told you right here what you do. Take some goddamn tape, put over the motherfucking camera, tape it up in there. You and goddamn Tracy too. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring out Tracy. Y'all motherfuckers slipping the goddamn cameras and shit. We could have rolled through 2021 with that shit, but you done brought this young man and his family out here with this stuff. And no, it's embarrassing. I'm really embarrassed at this point with that. Well, what? Yeah. Hey, back out. Hey.
But you know what she should have did in an effort to show what they could have did, right? To do damage control and shit like that. If she was really to me smart and she was genuine and authentic, she could have did the same thing that Brianna did. Rally your platform to help contribute to the goddamn GoFundMe. Bama Girl could have did that once the real GoFundMe got stated. She could have done that. But instead of doing the right thing and using your influence on your platform, or even to try to make the shit look publicly acceptable, they choose to go about it more even scallywaggy. You know what I'm saying?
Use it for bad instead of good. Mm-hmm.
If FYE could have said, Brianna, let's do a contest to see which one of our platforms can raise the most money for these goddamn people. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can do the type of stuff and still challenge somebody and still make it be, you don't have to be so scandalous and disgusting. You get what I'm saying? But they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? She could have used all that opportunity and said, you know what? In a show faith, and because we really do care over here, stuff was misconstrued. The haters gonna hate on us. I want y'all, just like Brianna was saying, if pushing that GoFundMe, FYE Babe should have been doing that if she gave a fuck. Bama Girl could have did that if she gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that. In fact, now they saying the family is scandalous and trying to raise money. That's a counterproductive act. That's a counteractive action. You understand? To keep them people from trying to donate or something. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just be talking too much, but it's just ways that people can push it. She never picks the right way to go about stuff to make things better. She has no concept of damage control. None. Not even to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Period.
No, right. And that's the whole thing is, you know, for you to say that the family's out here scamming, so you're going to try to more so prevent people to donate rather than try to help them to get the support they need. But when she's talking about people filing restraining orders, and that's what I mean by that, that's bullshit that she's threatening a restraining order against Brianna, because it's like, if you're talking about you're upset because she's calling you a scammer, but what are you just saying about her and that family? So you making yourself look stupid, and honestly, like, you may be putting the spotlight on yourself while you think you're putting it on somebody else. So you need to fall the fuck back and just sit down and shut up and stop trying to go to the police about stuff that you're gonna eventually get yourself in trouble about.
So did they ever show the receipt of whatever was vindicated?
Gummy.
Girl.
Wait a minute. You said a receipt
Did
for
they ever
what?
show the receipt of whatever vindicated Bama girl?
No, and she ain't gonna show it. She said she ain't gonna show it. She's just basically saying that bullshit that she always say. If y'all knew what I knew, or if y'all saw what I saw, you don't have nothing. There's nothing. The one thing that I said FYE said that was truthful when she drugged Bama girl was, Bama girl, either way you look at it, you're fucked. You fucked up. And that's true. Because any way that you try to look at it, and Bama girls, even if you're trying to find a way to justify or defend her, she's fucked. Like, there is no way. So for her to come back and say, well, my eyes are open and y'all don't know what I saw, and Bama girl showed me, there's nothing that she could have showed me.
And I mean, you know, that excuse works for a lot of different things, you know, but in this particular instance, when you have someone who was murdered tragically,
yeah,
and the family came out and spoke against it, you know, all the times that, you know, I'm gonna show you the receipts, and the receipts, I got receipts. You would think that this would be the time to show the receipts, like just out of respect. Period.
Girl, FYE had no real receipts on a goddamn thing in over the last year. Her receipt time is gone. Let me say this. Even with that legal shit, in case you didn't get the memo, you can't do the same. It's very seldom the thing that first helped you or help you again. The temperature and the climate has changed in the sector. When she did that shit a couple years ago with BS, it was a lot of support behind that, because at that time, BS was a huge villain in the sector. You know what I'm saying? So it was like she was taking on like David and Goliath or something. You know what I'm saying? And it was different stuff. With Brianna, the same claims that she's trying to hold to do with Brianna, it was never stand up around here now. And it wouldn't stand up with so many different platforms and so many different viewers, because it's not the same thing. Brianna don't have no reputation of being like the big bad wolf. Brianna ain't been doing all this different stuff. You get what I'm saying? And just because of past associations and affiliations, it's not the fucking same. So for her to think that she's gonna have the same backing as she had 2.5 years ago when she did that shit, she mistaken. But then again, y'all say she's delusional all the time. So I forgot about that part.
And then she keeps on bringing up Brianna's past alliances or things that were done in the past. And it's like, but you sit up here and say how you're not the same person, or you don't move the same as you did a year ago. So why are you talking about how somebody else is the same person? You know, and Chocolate Vixen, you are. I totally agree. Of you, do you see Venus comment in the chat? I don't see where she commented, but she asked you to see if you commented, or you see her.
I just saw her comment. I didn't see the comment, but I just saw what she said. So let me look for her comment,
because she's basically saying like he had these problems and stuff, and his, you know, she's like giving this backstory about like this boy had problems. So you're absolutely right. when they investigate, especially when it comes to the police, trust and believe some of these videos may play a part in that case. And she could definitely have helped those police get off from any responsibility that they may have been forced to take for this. Really, everybody could see, if anybody watched that tape, you could see that boy struggle in his last moments with what decision to make and what move to make. He was truly just scared to death, like to death, scared. He didn't know which move was going to be the right move. He didn't know, you know, and he just chose to. He was so like, just let us go. He, you know, in his mind, an 18-year-old young man who was just out with his friends, his family, on their way somewhere. All he was thinking, he just wanted them to just let them go and just go on about their night. And because he was so scared of what move to make, you know, he didn't know what was going to happen. And that, but for her to be sitting up here on camera talking about and trying to justify her place in his life by saying he doesn't have his family and who wasn't there for him, this and that, they could definitely use that as to why he was struggling, or, you know, and may have had a reason to take his own life.
I never thought about that. That's so true.
Oh, you got a timestamp.
Oh, she told me, the mashed when he spit the damn food in the napkin, the time mark is 1:32. Let me go over there to see that. Thank you, Vina. Thank you.
Thank you, girl.
Let me go look over there. I was looking, then I started looking for other things, but I didn't find it. Okay, let me go look. I'm sorry. I didn't go ahead, y'all. I apologize. Let me go find that shit.
But yeah, that's an excellent point, you know, so it's just, that's why I don't even really want to talk about it too much no more. But her over there calling the family scammers, and even this right here, with FYE coming out, calling that family a scammer, saying that they came to YouTube and scamming with somebody on here, that can play a part in that case, you know. And basically, you know, when Brianna had come out and said, you know, entity that was, you know, that was going to be making a payment for the funeral, they no longer are, but she didn't want to go into detail. I almost think that I know, just because I work in that industry. I think if it's what I think it is, because of circumstances coming up, you know, later on, and so they will no longer cover it or whatever. But
I may make some okra. I like okra.
Okra? Okay.
Stalking.
But yeah, so for her to even
be
coming out saying that bullshit.
I don't want to talk about that situation a whole lot because the focus haven't been, but I am somebody who, my brother was murdered, right? And it was all over the news and it was a big thing. And reading people's comments and the coverage on it was like reliving it and being re-victimized all over again because people were spinning narratives all over the place. It's just way too much. I can't even, because that whole thing hit me someplace real personal. And I don't want to talk about it a whole lot out of respect for that family. But that whole situation was handled horribly. And I don't see how they sleep at night. It's just a bunch of BS.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, but you know,
they sleep at night the same way
people on here that call themselves. Wait a minute, Demetri, say that again. I'm sorry, I was talking.
No, you don't know how they sleep at night. They've been the same characterless and unfathomable raggedy assholes. They sleep just fine. Shit. The only time you can't sleep good when you do something wrong is when you realize you're doing something wrong. When you really think you're in the right, when you really think that you absolutely, you know what I'm saying, or you being conniving and that's what you're doing, exactly what you intend to do, you go to sleep with a good ass, fat ass smile on your face. You get what I'm saying? She going to sleep good thinking that she winning and that she what's the word, manipulating people. They sleeping good. Shit.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
You gotta have a conscience to fret and turn and toss and turn in your sleep. You gotta have a conscience and morals.
Right. But these are the people that throw around that word. What is it? Integrity.
I think the video is edited now because his video now is only 1 hour and 24 minutes. And then Vina is saying that the part that I was talking, because I saw him spit the food in the napkin in the first 5 minutes.
Damn it,
but now
he took
it's not
it
there
out.
anymore.
Damn it. He probably took it out.
He edited it. He edited it because the part that I'm talking about was in the first 5 minutes. When I tell you, he was like chewing and chewing.
Yeah,
Then
I think I got that video. I think I got it because I was trying to get it from my thing, and that's what if you said in the first 5 minutes.
It was it because I wouldn't watch the damn video that long. Because when I saw that shit, I was like, "Bitch, I'm out." I was like,
Girl,
"Did he spit her food out in the napkin?"
Let me go in my inventory here. I'm gonna hit mute. And let me check. Okay, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so they doing damage control over there, huh?
Like my
they hiding the evidence.
You drinking?
I'm showing. Somebody said they like my windows. These are in my bathroom. This one goes outside. That one looks into my bedroom.
Your windows are beautiful.
I told y'all this house is old. See that old ass tub?
Oh my God, I want one so bad. Oh, is it a claw, like the clawfoot ones?
It is.
Oh, beautiful.
See, I told you, y'all, she got the house over there. She over there talking about how old her house is. That is the house, okay?
Oh, it feels like sex.
I would not want to play with Silky. Like, I heard the video she made to Miss Gina, and I was like, and she ain't to be played with. Silky Black is a businesswoman. Like, she is about her business. And she don't play no games, you know. And you know, she came on. She supported a lot of people. Her thing with Miss Gina was, I think, did she mod for Miss Gina? I want to say she modded for her, but even if it wasn't being a moderator, she was just a real heavy supporter. And their falling out happened when Silky Black was a supporter of FYE as well, and Silky Black, it was announced that Silky Black was going to be supporting FYECATION, and Ms. Gina wasn't too happy about that. She felt the way about it at the time. So that's where their falling out happened. And yeah, she did. Silky Black was very vocal about, you know, she supports what she wants and stuff like that. But yeah, so even with this thing, you know, and at first she wasn't even going to ask for her refund back, because she just basically was just gonna cut it as a loss, and just, you know, she is to a point now where supporting people financially on YouTube is not something that, you know, she's really gonna be doing too much anymore, because just so much has happened. I can't blame people for that. I really can't blame people for feeling that way, because, you know, I would just say, you know, just be careful and just try, you know, if you're gonna do it, just do it in that moment where knowing that you did it with the right intention. You know, that's the only thing I would say about that. But yeah, so that's where that happened. So yeah, so she really did. She was very vocal about that. But she is about her business, and you know, she's just one of those people where she supports you. She supports you and believes that whatever you're putting out here is genuine. And it's just sad that it came out the way it did. QB China, happy turkey day. Damn, I got all over your body. Excuse me, talking with my mouth full. I have no other device. Where it should. No, you saying that she ate Suge? She cooked Suge? Is that why she only had 5 pork chops? That's all she had to make? There's nobody. Oh my God. Don't do Suge like that.
Oh my God. Can I tell y'all something? I saw the video, right?
Uh-huh.
Girl, and I told y'all I had made the video. I was doing it, but I was doing it like the fast speed at the 1.75. Girl, I'm gonna download it on my phone, and I'm gonna do all the edits, you know, like blur it out and all that shit and do the sound. But ain't no sound, right? Okay. I'm gonna do that shit, then I'll share it on here. Girl, why when I'm looking at it, I'm also seeing the nigga sitting there at the table or wherever he's sitting there, right? Eating. Why he started showing off all the other stuff, right? So he pick up the pie, right? and then you do something else. You mean to tell me, nigga, you sitting at the table where the food at, like right in the midst of all the food? You sitting there eating and dancing and spitting in your napkin, and you sitting there at the, you mean to tell me they didn't have the food lined up in the kitchen or on another table or something else? You mean to tell me all the food for the dinner was at the same table, and you ain't got no big dining room table, bitch, with no goddamn middle parts and shit? You know what I'm saying? He's sitting right there, and the food apparently is all around him, like by his elbow and shit. That by itself.
But that's what I was saying. Was like all she got for a table, like she don't have no dining set. She got like that little, whatever that little accent table or something in there is. And he's just sitting there over everything. And you know how his mouth is like all loud and probably slobber.
And a view gave that bitch credit because she said that she put the cranberry sauce in the right type of bowl, right? Viewers, stop lying to that bitch giving her credit. That is not the right type of bowl to put no goddamn cranberry sauce in. You supposed to put the cranberry sauce in a serving bowl, you know what I'm saying? The little long ones. And then if you're gonna do that shit, even if she did use, I guess because she used the white goddamn bowl, right? She used a regular white square bowl, and the cranberry sauce, guess what it is doing? It's standing straight the fuck up, April. The cranberry sauce, the bitch didn't even put the shit laying down on its side so you could cut it and slice it. QB just picked up the goddamn cranberry sauce, and the cranberry sauce was on there out the can, standing straight the fuck up. It wasn't even goddamn horizontal. She served cranberry sauce, and it was work. Bitch, how the hell you cut off the goddamn cranberry sauce and put on your goddamn girl? Let me stop hollering, girl. Oh Lord, I cannot help it. I can't.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Okay, they said it's at 1 minute and 23 seconds. No, Bina, you good, babe. You good. I'm gonna cut all this out tomorrow. I blame paper on the meat.
See, that's why people like Mitra, you can roll with me any day because I need friends that's gonna tell me the damn truth.
Yeah, because I be doing something stupid. I care about my friend. I be like, bitch, this ain't right. Let me help you fix this a little bit better. If they come to my shit, help me do better. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna view as a view ass. I was just talking about you as a view as a view. I'm gonna fight you. Why you? You
gonna fight me, girl? Let's roll. Let's get it poppin', baby.
They had her cranberry sauce presented right. That's a damn lie.
What? That was the only thing that was acceptable. All she did was take it out the goddamn
when you say she took out the can and plopped it in the bowl, I thought you meant at least civilly. The bitch did it like you said. You know how you turn the can over and be the bottom part down and you raise the can up? That's how the bitch left it in the bowl.
Enough decency to slice
on the side, bitch. She stood it up like it's an Eiffel Tower. That bitch is dumb.
Slice that motherfucker. That's all you had. Goddamn cranberry sauce, 59 cents in the goddamn can. She put that shit right there in the bowl. She found the bowl. She probably didn't even rinse the bowl. Put that shit up, and that goddamn cranberry sauce leaning over like the goddamn Eiffel Tower.
Oh my God. Dear God, today. Dear God, today. No, ma'am. Not with the ridges on the side, looking like a goddamn little mini coffee can. Chill.
Girl, but you know how it sounds like when it come out, like you like. You know how you like shaking the can for it to come out.
Yes.
And then it make like that stuck noise when it finally like come out. And she just left it like that. She just said, "Fuck it, bitch. That's too much work. That bitch is lazy."
Why is she doing the thing? She can serve the peasants. She served the peasants.
No, she was raised by a peasant, apparently. How are you that lazy? You have one child. How are you that lazy? You don't work an actual go out and work job. You have one child. How can you be that lazy?
I want to know why when a child asked for a pork chop, 5 pork chops, she asked for a pork chop when the pork chop came out the skillet.
So she tried them goddamn stuffs. She said, fuck them cheese for the Thanksgiving, mama. Give me some goddamn protein.
And they still got them same cheese puffs.
Child, same stale box of cereal, just same everything.
And she cannot claim that she tired from mothering one child. You know, I don't have no sympathy. I raised 11. Count them, 11. I don't have no sympathy for somebody with one kid.
More better.
She act like that one just run circles around her.
Run circles around, tell her to shut up, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Background, all that. All that. At 8 years old. So I wish I would allow mine to be like that in my fucking house. I told me I was cussing too much on that. I told her to
Girl, they probably was just like taking their fork and just dipping in it all up. They probably didn't even slice it. They probably was just digging their fork in there and just taking chunks of it off.
Her and Q, he probably around there tongue kissing and whatnot behind the scenes. You don't know. They probably swapping stuff.
she shows her video, some of the food, but then it's on QB's channel. He was showing the food. He was sitting there where the food was and was showing it. Yeah,
So was he spitting his food out or not? Somebody said they didn't see him spit the food out. Somebody said he did.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And that's probably why he took his video down and edited it, because she mentioned in her video today, like, QB, shout out to QB. He went live for a little bit, and I guess people feel away, whatever. But then she probably actually seen what was in that, what was in his live, and he edited.
I don't keep up with them, but correct me if I'm wrong. QB like that good old ganja, right? I thought that made anything taste good. You could eat pickles and ketchup, and it tastes good when you know.
That's a fact.
And he's speaking, how bad do your food have to be?
I didn't see that.
Go to the video to the 1 minute mark and 24 seconds, Lady T.
I did, and I seen him swallow. I think I didn't see a napkin. That's all. And then I saw water.
I'll upload it on my page. I'll do it right now.
I know for a fact, because I remember the best sandwich I ever had was when I was high, and it had no mayo on it. All it had was cheese. Because my friend, she was mad, like she was giving, but you had to ask. You know what I'm saying? And so she was in the room arguing with her girlfriend at the time. And baby, we just took what we thought we could have because we were starving. We wanted fun. So I was like, okay, look, let's just eat the bread and the cheese. Let's not fuck with her meat or whatever, because she'd be divvying it out, for the week. Baby,
Mo said he grabbed the napkin and then it skipped, so he took it out. Mo said he grabbed the napkin and then it skipped, so he took it out.
Look at the bottom. I edited it out.
Yeah, he took it out because I saw that shit. I saw it, and I don't lie. Why would I lie about that?
If you gonna post it, I'd appreciate that. I'd rather give you I don't even want to go over there and give nobody a click or a view. If you post it, I'll be happy to look at it on your
QB,
page.
just go on and tell her how you really feel, QB. It's okay.
April, you see my share screen down there? I edited it out. You won't get in trouble. You see my share screen?
Oh, wait a minute. No. Do I?
At the bottom.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it in the more? Wait a minute. I think is it in the more chat? Hold on.
Yeah, it says share
screen.
Okay. Where you see the guests?
Oh, guests. Wait a minute. Okay.
The same place where you see all us at, like when people come on.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. I didn't know how to do that. Oh.
Now.
I don't know how to do that either. Right.
How the hell y'all gonna tell me that's a proper goddamn presentation of some goddamn
everything else was ratchet shit. That's the only thing that looked kind of like some form of civility.
If I go to somebody's house and they got their cranberry sauce standing and straight the fuck up like that, I might eat shit.
I ain't gonna tell you shit no more, goddamn, Demetri, because you take everything I say and make it funnier than fuck.
Well, that's what we. Oh, well, you know, I learned that from yours of you, my comedic timing.
Thank you, baby.
Okay.
Anywho, that's just my receipt on her fucked up cranberry presentation. You can take it down whenever you want, April. I just wanted to say, let me see if I can find the one that do one with him with the napkin in his mouth, spitting that shit out. Hold on.
What like he might have taken it, but if you got that original video, then it's in there because it's I swear it's in the first 5 minutes. If
no,
not,
I found it. I found it. I have to kind like blur it out, and I wouldn't just share like I just shared that because I had to edit like his face out of it and stuff. So I'll find one with it out and I'll steal it and then do the right stuff so she can't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, we don't want to get Miss April in trouble.
Shit, yeah, I'm not gonna get in trouble now.
I mean, when it come out the can, the lines are right there. Just take a knife and cut it right on the little lines, and you know.
Yeah, the ridges. Yeah, it's already set. Now, how stupid can you be? Put it on a plate, but it's cut. Girl, I could go in more, Demetra, and then give you some more commentary. So maybe I need to write those down. Instagram me, girl, because I ain't gonna talk about it, but I'll give you some material if you want.
Girl, I'm not gonna be talking about this food no more. I'm just talking about it because y'all fucking with it. I'm just dragging her. I'm gonna talk about when I drag her next Sunday on the goddamn thing. But to talk about that bitch every day, all the time, hell no, fuck
it.
It
Ain't worth it.
I think that Sunday gonna be fun though.
And that's gonna be one of my dishes too. I'm making canned cranberry sauce, bitch, and I'm gonna show you how to properly present that shit, you dumb bitch.
I'm gonna make some fresh
cranberry sauce. It really doesn't take a lot to make some fresh cranberry sauce.
And that's what I made. That's what I was eating on.
That's what I had.
Let me get mine out the refrigerator. Let me show you how. Hold on. Let me put it on the proper dish and show you how it's supposed to look. Hold on.
Oh. Come on, View.
Babe, we on here dragging the fuck out of FYE, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not on mute. Hold on.
No, we hear you.
I'm participating in a gang drag. I normally don't do that, but sometimes I do. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
He had to spit that food out because when he put the napkin to his mouth wasn't like wet or greasy. So what was you putting the napkin to your mouth for?
If it comes out heavier, like if the napkin came out heavier than when it went up to his lip, you know.
He did like the one thing. He put the napkin to his mouth, closed it in his fist, and put the napkin down. Maybe he didn't spit it out, but it looked like it appeared he did spit it out.
I don't know. When I went to Ovid, I just went to the mark. Listen, I didn't go through the whole thing. I just went to the mark everybody was talking about, and I went a little bit past, and I didn't see nothing. I seen it all on the sides of his cheeks.
Run, QB, just run, honey, and just go on and just tell her like, look, this ain't gonna work out any longer. You know, I can't hide my true feelings any longer.
Or the video was up. Y'all want to go take a sneak at it and look at it? It's 27 seconds. I made it real short. You can just look at it.
I'm headed there right now, Blazy.
Right. It don't take nothing. You're on mute.
Because I didn't have any tomato sauce. I see now.
You're on mute.
This is a fresh cranberry sauce that I made yesterday. It's cranberries. You just wash them and put them in a pan on the stove and put some sugar and then some water and boil them until they burst. But when you serve them on something decent. So then I'll have a serving spoon so somebody can scoop it and then put it on the side and stuff like that. Not whatever the hell. Can you put that photo up again, Miss April?
So nobody wants
add a little lemon zest.
Lemon zest. I didn't have any lemon or lime. I didn't have any of that.
Oh, you put it up again. There y'all go.
That's the only kind I
accept.
And thank you for saying about the lemon zest or the lime zest. I didn't have any, but yes. But this is not from the can for 69 cents. You plop out and cut it and slice it. This is fresh cranberry juice. And cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Now it is cold. You're supposed to really eat it.
When it gets like that when it gets cold, that's when it gets that congealed or whatever.
Yes. Now some people put.
Oh shoot!
I think that Blazer, he spit that out.
April, please so much.
Wait a minute.
I promise you.
Y'all trying to make Miss S April all fancy. She gonna be having us all blocked out on the damn YouTube.
Right, you see what I did?
Oh, no, well, you did good though, Miss April. Let me go put this back in the refrigerator because I don't like talking over my food and having food lingering around, unlike somebody in Chicago.
Hold on.
Yeah, like they just probably had their stuff just sitting out all night after they was drunk on, just sitting on that table. Ooh. Sitting all in the refrigerator with the foil half open, like that dry ass dress that she had. Like she pulled it out the refrigerator. Foil wasn't even on there tight or nothing. Just an old ass pan and some loose ass foil. Come on, it gotta go in the oven for a couple more minutes, bitch. You need to redo that.
I'm surprised the damn oven actually works.
Oh, I got my thing on inside out.
Now look, my little greedy kids done ate most of it. They cussing at me now because I done took it. Like, you taking the last of the cranberry, but see my dish? This came out of a can.
Right.
You just lay it in there, slice it on the ridges. There you go.
Right, because nobody wants food.
And that's why I gotta dish something like newbies, but right now mine is in the refrigerator.
Hey, if I do say so, my damn self.
Nobody wants food that's not presented properly. That's like nobody wants to be fed something that looks like slop. Nobody wants dog food.
Yeah, and you can, because presentation is everything.
Yeah.
And thank you for saying, Lady T, about the lime and the lemon zest. I meant to have that, but I didn't have it. So tomorrow,
It's not mandatory, and you can also add a little lemon extract. Just like a little dash. Also, you can add a little lemon extract to your sweet potato pie. Not a lot, not more than the vanilla. It's got to be like a quarter of.
Now my aunt used to put a little bit of orange juice and
lemon,
pineapple juice in her sweet potato pie.
I only put a little lemon extract in the sweet potato pie, but in the candied yams or sweet potatoes or whatever. I do use orange. I use a little orange juice, like actual. But then I also squeeze orange juice on the yams, and then you slice the slice like an orange, real thin, and you put it over top. Oh man,
girl.
April,
but you don't like this kind of teaching. Well, did she say that? She over there making pork chops with fucking dishwater, and she gonna put in the thing. She don't like this kind of y'all don't like this kind of teaching.
No, don't. I know I don't.
April, you see that picture? April, you see that picture?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because it don't come up. It's like no notification or nothing. Here we go.
I'm talking about the bottom of your
it's just a dash of lemon extract, not a whole. It's like a little, and that sets the pie
bottom.
Like you did last time with the guests at, where the people at, where we all at.
Remember? Show?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there. Oh.
That's him spitting it out.
Oh, my girl done showed up. Hey, Reed.
You found it. That's the one I was saying right there when he spit. He
guess what, y'all?
Where'd it go?
Guess what he had just ate? Guess what he had just eaten, right?
Where did it go?
Oh, I took it down because I didn't know.
Oh, you took it down. Okay.
I took out enough. Let me share it.
Yeah, that was Oh, okay.
Covering his face up, so I figured it'd be okay. Now. But still, I'm telling y'all. Now, watch the video to go do that, right?
Hey, Reed.
He eating and doing all that dancing and shit. If the food good, you're not gonna be doing the dancing and all that shit. You're gonna eat your food, right? Secondly,
yes,
he was eating all the side shit, right?
Hey, bro, that chick wants the link.
He kept eating that meat.
Demetria, what are you
piece of pork chop in his mouth? That's when he put that left in his mouth.
The pork chop did it.
He spit that pork chop out.
On it, and then he put that damn napkin up.
So
Demetria,
and then he opened up that fast bottle of water and started to swallow it down. Huh?
Sure did.
I hear you on everything else, but the dancing. I don't know what you're talking about. I cannot eat good food without doing it. Like, it's so niggerish. Like,
he was dancing so motherfucking hard. He was reaching for napkins. It's like, you know how he was doing the zoom dance? I wish I had some clothes on. He was doing all that shit. In the back of my mind, I think he was throwing shit over his motherfucking shoulder. Zoom, zoom, throw a piece of this over the shoulder. Zoom, zoom. It off. You know how you try to feed the dog?
Not throwing it over the shoulder.
Yeah, girl. Shit. You trying to get rid of that shit, bitch.
Not throwing it over the shoulder.
And then he kept trying, after he ate that first piece of pork chop, he kept wanting everything else.
Put that out there for Jim.
Okay.
I saw it, Demetria. You're right. I saw that shit.
Wait, now Demetria, do you got the whole clip? Like the clip of him eating and putting in his mouth? Now April, can I get played or what? Could you get struck for that?
Nah, she could probably get struck for that. I wouldn't even do that shit on my channel.
Okay.
But
that's why Blazing uploaded it though real quick. You uploaded a real quick one on your channel.
On Blazing's channel.
Okay.
Then the moment I talk about it over here, they've edited the damn video right in live time.
So that way, so if y'all want to see the clip live in motion, it's like a half a minute. It's over on Blazing's channel right now.
What kind of mask is that of you?
Oh, it's my found mask. I got this in my Walmart beauty box that I got today. I never heard of found mask before. This one is a coconut mask.
Ooh. Coconut.
Uh-huh.
But what kind of other meat was it? I don't think it was no other kind of meat.
Now, did anybody see her wash the pork chops or clean the pork chops before she cooked them? Or
no, she had already fried them. They was all albino looking.
Yeah, because the baby girl asked for a pork chop the night before, and she told her no because it was only 5.
Where's Suge at?
And that's my thing too, because if that was the only meat and you only got 5 pork chops, like, girl, what is you doing?
Wait, she had 5 pork chops and she had guests? So what did the guests eat? They ate the lasagna?
No, what happened was she gave goddamn the baby half a goddamn meal and tried to show off y'all, giving QB a whole plate. What happened was she had 4 people over there, I guess, and nobody could eat second. That's all.
What the hell type of thing?
Wait a minute, y'all are saying that the pork chop was the only meat?
That was the only meat.
And lasagna.
We didn't see no meat. We saw spinach in the lasagna, so.
I thought
she definitely. I'm not gonna lie on that little lasagna she had. She had some meat shit because when she first put that first layer of meat, I was like,
"Hey, girl."
You know what I'm saying? And then when she was doing her cheese stuff on top, she wasn't even filling in all the gaps, and then it was so motherfucking thick that she couldn't even like spoon it over all the meat cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did look fried. Like the video that she did where she showed before she put them in the oven, they was definitely fried.
They wasn't fried right. That's why I'm gonna fry them Sunday to show how to fry that shit right. That you know, her child deserve a good proper pork chop every now and then. Bitch.
Maybe she
it's okay, baby girl. We'll show you how to fry a pork chop. We're gonna show you how to make a dinner.
Maybe
that way when you get hungry, you don't gotta ask nothing about.
I know I keep saying it, but again, 11 children through a pandemic, through the recession, we ate. I ain't never tell my babies they could. No, you can't have a pork chop. Really?
Maybe
I'm gonna tell you something about me. Like, I don't care what I ever had going on financially or just in life period. Like, my refrigerator always been on full. Like, that's just thank you, love Blake. Thank you, babe. Like, I've just always had like food, and we ain't gonna worry about no food. Okay, everybody gonna eat. I ain't gonna miss a beat when it comes to that at all.
If we can't do nothing, we gonna eat.
I'm telling you.
I need my refrigerator to be on empty. You see me having to use both fists to get up every time I like one of these numbers and shit.
I wonder what's going on because she's fat and that little girl's skinny.
Italian beef. Please tell me she didn't lay waste to Italian beef because I have traveled to Chicago just to get Italian beef sandwich. The sub that they make is so good. Please tell me she didn't mess that up. I seen somebody say steakums. Please tell me she didn't do it.
It looked like steakums.
What the hell is a steakum?
Girl, you don't want to know.
Real tiny thin piece of
mystery meat. It's horse meat sliced thin.
Yeah, yep. They have it like in a box in the freezer section in the grocery store.
Oh, it's like frozen food or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
and
make
you
like
have
the
to
little
get
Philly
76
steak
boxes
sandwiches
to
out
make
of
one
it.
sandwich.
You ever had steak sandwiches? Did you go to public school, Demetra?
Yeah, but I ain't never had no steak sandwiches and stuff. You talking about like I never had none.
Like it was like they
Like a Philly steak, like you could make a Philly steak.
It's like a fake steak.
Fake steak.
That's exactly it. Exactly.
Girl, I can't make no fake steak. They was already telling me the steaks I bought one
You
time.
know, like if okay, so you had a Philly steak before, right? And how the meat is like made thin.
Yeah.
It's like some meat like that, but a little bit thinner, and then but it's fake too.
Oh,
okay.
no.
It's like pressed meat, like pressed,
by V. Are you
like
seeing
pressed lunch meat. It's kind of like lunch meat, but like cold cut lunch meat, but it's frozen, but it's steak version.
Well, you know,
Hey,
Baby
big
always
man.
put up, she made that frozen goddamn meatloaf. Who make a frozen meatloaf?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What do you mean by frozen meat?
Oh my god, the meatloaf.
But
remember she made that meatloaf and it was frozen?
The meatloaf was frozen and took it out later.
Designed by frozen pre-made meatloaf and put it in the oven one day.
Was it her pre-made meatloaf?
No, it was one from the stove, girl. It looked like it was like 1 pound.
Anyway,
it shrunk and everything, and then she poured some barbecue sauce all over top.
No. I was,
and that was for Mother's Day.
Ready to go anyway. I took this is too long of a break. But thank you for having me, April. Y'all had a good time.
Welcome, babe.
But
okay, love you, babe. See you later.
Good exit.
You too.
No, they sell something like that in the supermarket. I'll be honest with you. I don't really look in the frozen aisle, maybe for vegetables, but I skip the frozen aisle. My mother taught me to shop on the perimeter.
Right.
And once you go in the aisles, you do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you get your canned goods and stuff at. Your canned goods, your seasoning and stuff like that. But you shop for your produce and your meat and dairy going down the store.
And stuff like that. But even that, like, you know, but I just stay on the perimeter because that's where all the fresh vegetables, meat, eggs, milk. I don't even look on that side of the aisle, except for my waffle makers broke. I have been getting frozen waffles. I can't front. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.
Okay, babe.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. See y'all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump down too because I've been riding on this bitch back for a long time, and I just like you know what I'm saying, it be fun and everything. And we know we're gonna do a cook-off next Sunday on my channel. We're gonna show this bitch. We're gonna build the bitch yet again and show her.
Wait.
Right?
Demetra, don't leave. Okay, because I don't watch her channel, so I don't. Is there any way that we could I could get a quick view of what the food look like? Because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
go on Rita channel. On Rita channel.
Okay.
Got a video called something, but girl, that's to me. A lot of people, Rita and that girl somebody called Rat Control. On Rita channel, she got a video and it show each and every damn dish as she roasting it, as she dragging the dishes, and that's the video where you see everything, and then she put it on slow clips and stuff so you can really see the food.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the name of it. Hold on.
Yeah, cause I'm looking too.
Cause that's the video I saw. She had a cartoon picture up or something. Let me see. Rita 5-star. Rita. Cause that video took me out. I must have died.
Well, you can go to her channel. I mean, you don't.
And that's another thing that she said today.
I don't give her a click or review for nothing. I wouldn't even go over there when she was talking junk about Bama. I wouldn't join. I refuse to give her a click.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, Miss Rita got it on there. And then other people are talking about Miss Deanna Earn talking about it, and then who else? Miss Rita really focused a lot in the last 3 videos on that motherfucking swap.
And then she had the nerve to say Rita uploaded a picture she got off of Pinterest to make it seem like her food was better or something. I'm like, girl, like you just are determined to feel like ain't nobody cook. That is you that can't cook, ma'am.
I'm trying to look for Rat Control, Demetra. That's what I heard. Somebody told me I need to watch that channel. I heard that it was funny as hell.
Yeah, but you know what? When I tried to search for it, I have found somebody sent me a link. It's on my wall. The rat control video on my wall. But when I tried to search it, I couldn't find the channel just by searching the name at all.
Okay.
I'm glad somebody shared the link with me.
Okay, I'm going to your wall.
But the video, that chick Chanel, that I'm talking about on Readers, it's called Thanksgiving Recap at Five Babe House. And he got like the picture of like it's like breaking news with like some little aliens on them.
Okay, I'll go to Readers.
Yes, Hunger Man.
Yeah.
Red package with yellow letter.
Yeah, because I refuse to give her clicking a view. She won't get one. Nah.
I feel you, baby.
No, Christopher, this was you know how like they got like that pre-made like pulled pork or taco meat or like Bob Evans sides and stuff like that. Like it would be over in that section of the grocery store. That's where she got that meatloaf from.
I mean, at least this little girl got a fresh meal one day.
Yeah, but she ain't cooked since Mother's Day.
So wait, so what does he feed her?
Like Mother's Day was the meatloaf.
So wait, what does he feed her? Like for real though, what does she feed her? Like
Tracy D said McDonald's.
What? Somebody say what?
Tracy D said.
Oh, I see Rat Control. I'm looking at Rat Control now. I watched Rat Control. I've been watching. Oh Lord.
Hold on, I'm about to go to my other computer so I can look because I want to see.
Y'all are so messy. I cannot.
Ain't you proud?
I'm very proud of y'all. I'm feeling kind of guilty at this point. I'm having a guilty pleasure, and I'm feeling kind of like, oh my gosh, is this my missing moment for the day?
I'm right there with you, Demetra.
But y'all know it's only 7:30 in Houston, right? We'll see how I'm feeling at 10, 11 o'clock. I might come back on my channel and get to cussing out every piece of food that was on that plate. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to do it. We're on the same time. We're on the same time, Demetra. It's 7:30 here too.
Girl, boo, by 11 o'clock when I'm drunk, I would have been found somebody else to drag. Trust that. Trust that.
Well, that's like why when you said like talking about her every day, all day, it's like she's not even like that no more. Like she really like kind of falling off because it really ain't much to say about her because it's like the same shit.
And even when you go to watch her too, drag her. Like for me, I go watch the bullshit, watch the go drag, see what I'm gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna talk about something. But to the point now, it's so disgusting and sickening. Ever since I woke up, Kid already did her live. I heard people talk about her live. I still haven't clicked on it to go see what she's talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's just like, ugh.
Right.
That's the only reason I see her do that.
The way she shaked them pork chops after she done poured that dishwater over top of it is disgusting.
Ugh. Ooh. What? See, hell no. Fuck that. She a nasty bitch. Like
April, did y'all see how Rebel Fun tried to come back at me, girl?
What he do?
Girl, you remember I did that live and I cousin Rebel was flew the fuck out and I was fucking with him, right?
Yeah.
I was questioning what type of friend he is, right?
Right.
Girl, I didn't even know till Rick Reed told me in his live that Rebel had tried to drag me. But girl, when he was trying to drag me, he was all in his feelings, girl. Everything I was saying, he was trying to explain away, right? And then, like, but you know how people know they're guilty as fuck, right? Yeah. And then Pathetic P, right? Lady P of ass, right? She showed back up yesterday, right? And when she showed up, this bitch had the audacity, y'all, right, to say, who she was talking about. I think she just talking about whoever on this side of the street. I don't understand why y'all out here doing all that swinging for people.
Wait a minute.
All that stuff. I was like, bitch, you sit up here and swing for everybody in the world who don't even like you, ho. Jay Wilson didn't like you, you swung for him. QB don't like your ugly. Let me just say this. Pathetic P, it's safe to say a lot of people don't like your ugly ass. And you be swinging and swinging and swinging, bitch, and don't nobody come out and swing for you. You talk all that shit. Oh, April, am I doing too much?
No, you good.
Okay, you talk all that shit. You came up missing for 4, 5 days, 6 days. That bitch was missing. And now she come back acting like all of a sudden she's so busy. She don't really just do YouTube, but yet you got your shit trademarked. Shut the fuck up, ho. And they're talking about, I don't have to do all that. That's the same thing Rebel Son was saying, right? But every other day they in Bama face on her platform, taking over her platform, doing all that shit. But when until Fabe said exactly what day she was gonna go, them hoes caught up York ghosts.
Yep.
Stupid dog. Then I just
and that's why I said like, and Lady P, she just a whole fucking walking contradiction. She just really need to shut the fuck up. The only reason why she ain't been on here in all these days is because she feel dumb as fuck. That's the only reason.
Right. She said all that swinging for people, but on that last day before she came up missing, bitch, she was talking about she gonna drive up and down the highway to beat up 1,000 people.
Girl.
With one kidney. Girl, shut up.
Shut up, girl. You need to just make sure that you good and you can make it to your appointments, okay, bitch? You need to be looking for a tooth for the front of your mouth, bitch. That's what you need to do.
Girl, that bitch say her husband was still in Florida in the hospital. She lives somewhere else apparently, right? And so she was saying that she'll stop along the way the last time before she came up missing and whip people ass. So while your husband in a different state in the hospital, you gonna take pit stops to whip hoes ass off of YouTube? Girl, shut the fuck up.
She is retarded.
Real.
Retarded.
Go ahead and drag that bitch real quick.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, she, like, one of the ones, you got a so-called husband, yet you up all night on the phone on YouTube with QB and shit and other people. Like, you spend so much time up on this bitch with other people, but you claim to have, like, this great life and shit. Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I don't understand why people use that as a drag. Because the same bitches who be saying like shit to me or anybody else talking about how you taking care of your man and you on here, you must, all that type of shit. The same time I'm on here, them bitches on here. So what the fuck you doing with your man, bitch? Just like what you doing with your man while you on YouTube, what the fuck I'm doing with mine, hell. And so I don't understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real, I don't get it. And guess what? I bet you I don't talk to none of these motherfucking niggas, gay, straight, otherwise, on no motherfucking phone. I don't too much communicate at all with them on like in a personal level.
Right.
Shit, don't ask me about what I'm doing with YouTube. What you doing? Oh, you got a husband. This is my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
Stop playing.
Right.
Shit. I mean, not, girl, don't let me get started. I'm about to start dragging everybody. Girl, that's April. I know you came in that live that night when I was up there Thanksgiving night tripping.
Yes.
Girl, that was one of my funniest lives ever to me.
It was.
Like, I didn't watch it like 3 motherfucking times. And I have to keep watching it because I drug every motherfucking body. When I really heard that, I say, God damn, I was dragging everybody, anybody on this hoe. I dragged everybody. Period.
Everybody.
Period.
Everybody got it.
Girl.
That shit was funny though, but you was having a good time. It was all good. And that shit was all true.
Yeah, I was.
Am I frozen? I'm frozen.
I see you moving.
Frozen. Let me go back out and come back in. Oh no.
Uh-oh, I saw you moving. I guess you couldn't see yourself moving.
You're not frozen. I can see you.
She must be frozen on her side where she couldn't see herself moving. Because I saw it too.
Oh.
Everybody. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Okay, my bad, y'all.
You're not frozen, bro.
Oh, yeah. I was once I went to go click the button, I'm like, oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what Vero say too. I got a hubby and I still be on here. They just be saying any stupid ass thing. Any stupid ass thing that they do at the same goddamn time and talk about other goddamn people. It's just like retarded to me.
Right.
They be calling me
like you only like I'll just use me as an example because like I don't have no relationship, so I'm just so lonely. I need to go get a man. I need to go do this and that. Well, obviously not, cause shit, if my man showing me the attention he's showing you, bitch, I might as well not have one. Bitch, your man letting you run around with a whole hole in the front of your damn mouth, run around looking crazy as fuck, bitch. No, I don't want that, none of that shit. And that's your husband, okay? He got to be with you for life, bitch. And he letting you run around looking crazy as hell. No, thank you. No, thank you, bitch.
People have shit misconstrued. What's understood don't need to be spoken. I got one over there too. He know it's gonna be greater later. It's worth waiting for.
Exactly. Thank you.
And you let it go out.
Hell, my man happy I be on YouTube. That means he could take over the goddamn front room TV.
Okay. Because that's exactly what mine doing right now.
Period. Period. People just need to, they just need to worry about their own household and stop worrying about what everybody else got going on.
That part.
That's just it.
Pass me that candle, please.
Okay, April, let me jump down from here. Girl, I've been on here for 2 hours almost. But I
know, I just saying we almost hitting that 4 hours. I'm getting ready to jump off too. You pretty much got the other side of my hand together and everything. And I don't even know. I'm about to see like what time if the store gonna be still open. I gotta go get me some ice. So
it's 8:30.
Anybody got last words? Albino pork chops. You play too much, Chanel. I just now saw that.
Okay, ain't nothing like them damn albino pork chops. I wouldn't touch that with your hands.
Y'all, but anyone and Chip, I like you ladies. Good luck. I will try to subscribe to the other two. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Newbie has a channel. Demetra Lit All Day has a channel, if y'all don't know. And then Chanel also has a channel. So please support everybody that y'all seen on the platform tonight. Y'all know Miss A View is a View. And yeah, everybody got amazing personalities. They all bring something different to the table. I appreciate you for supporting, babe.
My last words is thank you, April, for letting me on here. Thank you, everybody who's been on the panel and the chat. It's been fun. I don't really hang around with mean girls, so I don't think it's that's done in the spirit of maliciousness. For me dragging amongst y'all and having fun, it's just a good time and good fun. Ain't nothing different that other motherfuckers would do. You know what I'm saying? Had it been my Thanksgiving dinner, they would have drunk the fuck out of it. And you know, we gonna also we drugged the hoe and her food for about an hour or two. Now we're gonna show the bitch next Sunday on my channel. I'm a host to build a bitch cooking camp. And we're gonna show her how to do everything. See, you drag a bitch, you teach a bitch. That's my logo, my motto. Okay. So y'all have a good Saturday and go find some good clips, and so we can have somebody to drag on Sunday while we're cooking.
Yes.
Bye, y'all.
See y'all later.
Okay, I'll go next. I'm not the best cook, so I can't talk shit. But I live with a mother-in-law that can cook, so well, sometimes I back and forth between my house and my mother-in-law house that can cook. So I guess I could talk shit a little bit. But yeah, it was fun, April, and I'm not even high. I did this whole live sober, so y'all, I need a clap for that. I didn't roll not one blank. So thank you guys. I love you, April. Love you, Newbie. Love y'all, chat, and I'm out.
Baby,
love you too, babe.
All right. Well, once again, thank you for having us, April. I had a ball, and like Mitra said, each one teach one. We're gonna drag a bitch and teach a bitch. And I wish I could say that I was sober, but I wasn't.
Yes, come through.
I wasn't, but I'm gonna try to be super petty. By the time we go up next Sunday, I'm gonna try to get a little spoken word for the occasion together.
Yes, okay. Okay.
On some real stuff, I do want to thank you because a lot of people from your channel have been subscribing to my little channel. So I want to thank everybody for that. I appreciate your love and support.
You're welcome.
So I thank y'all for that. Look at my baby blazing, jumping on at the last minute. But anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm out of here.
See you later. Thank you.
I just wanted to say bye. I wasn't on camera the whole time, but I just wanted to show my face to you guys. I am going live later on tonight. Probably around 10 o'clock. So I'll see you guys later on tonight. You guys be blessed and stay safe, April.
You too, babe. Y'all go to Blazing. Now, if y'all want to see them clips, the clips of him spitting out his food, Blazing already has it uploaded on his channel. And he will be going live tonight. Check out, watch out for Demetra's notifications. If y'all could, just go over to their channels and turn your notifications on all. So you make sure that you get a notification every time that they upload a video or go live. Thank y'all so much. Y'all got me through my makeup and my nails. They all on. So hey. But anyway, but like Demetra said, no, we ain't mean girls. You know, everything is in fun. We still do beef sector the way beef sector is supposed to be, and that's just dragging a bitch in fun. But it's always gonna be a message in it. We're always going to try to uplift through it, but outside of that, and it's going to be based on truth, We ain't making up nothing. We ain't trying to ruin nobody's life. We ain't trying to get you to, you know, we're not trying to hurt anybody. We are just over here speaking truth and trying to get you to see the potential that maybe we once seen in you. Try to open your eyes to what's right, the right way to do things, and just trying to be a better person overall. I mean, that's pretty much it. It should always be about being better, even if you're not getting along, even if you're not in the best of circumstances. Whatever you're doing, you should be trying to be better, you know, me included, everybody included. So anyway, I appreciate everybody that came up on the channel tonight. Please check out everybody's channel that was up here. Please subscribe. And yeah, look out for the cook-off this coming Sunday on Demetria's channel. So I love y'all so much. I will see y'all in the streets. I'll be in the live chats and stuff tonight. And if I leave out and go to the store, I'll let y'all know. Maybe we have a car chat. But other than that, I will see y'all in the morning. Bye-bye.